Howdy, folks. I am Charles Deering. On the left, you can't see me, but on the right is John Cousins. Yeah, we have this thing of trying to point on an image that's mirrored. Others may be joining. They have the link to join. We have, real quickly, I don't always share to a bunch of groups when I'm about to go live, so in case y'all didn't read if you're watching on Facebook through a YouTube link, I cannot see your comments unless you're either, if you're watching on Facebook and you comment on my personal profile, I'll be able to see it. But if you comment in a group to where you're watching on YouTube, if that makes any sense, I will not be able to see those comments in real time unless you're either commenting from my personal profile on Facebook or on the watch page on YouTube. So if you want to find me on YouTube, I go by Charles Deering Scroll, but you should be able to find me under Charles Deering. The thumbnail is a wood grain version of me pointing. And on Facebook, if you ever want to connect there, I believe my profile is public. My username there is the Charles Deering. It's all one word. We have Steve Combs watching over on YouTube. And it says I have 0 viewers, but we have proof at least one person's there. Sometimes it takes a while to catch up. We're at 3 now. So I encourage anybody watching, if you're a seasoned scroller, a beginner scroller, please feel free to ask questions or provide feedback either to me or anybody in the comment section that's asking questions. People watching on Facebook cannot see the YouTube comments, and YouTube watchers cannot see the Facebook comments. That's why we read them out loud. And if it matters to anybody on Facebook, YouTube usually has a more active chat room while it's going on, and it's visible while you're watching the video. And I'm also told there's better video quality on YouTube. Jeremiah Brown, watching over on Facebook, good friend of mine, says, got to stop by soon. Maybe this weekend, buddy. Yeah, it's been too long since I asked you to do something. I know why you're coming, but yeah, it's been a while. Hopefully, good to see you, and hopefully you getting your AC sorted out. I haven't been keeping up lately. Yeah, anybody with any questions whatsoever, it does not matter if you're a beginner, because nobody here makes fun of beginners, because we all started somewhere. And if somebody asks a question in the chat, you're welcome to answer as well. The show is not just for me, and it's because of y'all that I do these shows, because it's not as fun doing it by yourself. And if we can help even one person, then that's great. And that doesn't include just me and John. We got people in the chat that are willing to help you as well. And good to see you, Jeremiah Brown on Facebook. Oh, dagnabbit. Okay, right now this piece is somewhat right side up for y'all, but it's completely sideways for me. I'm right here. I'm using a Hegner 22-inch saw, but I covered up the table that comes with it. The table that comes with it is about 9 inches wide by about 14 to 17 inches front to back. So I put a piece of plexiglass over it with black shelf paper and kind of a rickety stand for it so that I had a bigger surface. This piece is 3 feet wide by 2 feet top to bottom. Stack cutting 2 pieces of 1/4 inch maple ply, and I am using number 5 Flying Dutchman spirals. Hopefully I covered all those questions, but if also take in mind when you're watching this whether or not it's still live, because some people will ask questions wondering why I'm not responding to it, because if you're commenting after it goes off the air, then I may not see it. And hello, Dennis, watching over on Facebook, and Herb. Anytime I add somebody to the stream, it will show everybody on the screen. Herb Hooper has joined us. Hello, sir.
And how are we doing today?
So far,
hey,
so
Herb.
I only got my batteries charged.
All right. Lawrence Aldridge has joined us, as Dennis has. Josh Rhodes has joined us. He asked if that's masking tape. This is painter's tape. I did that because, and everybody likes to give me crap about it. I cut out this shadow of the roof line because I like to make cuts that make a sudden difference to a picture. So I did that so the viewers have something a little more to look at. And of course, in doing so, I made this area vibrate like heck when I'm scrolling. So I taped this down just to keep it from wiggling. I don't think it would break. It would just chatter and wiggle a lot. So that's why that's there. We also have Lawrence Aldridge watching. I think I already said that. And I think Barry joined us. I might have missed that. Yeah, Barry at Real Simple Things over on YouTube. Most of the comments, questions, and chatters will be on YouTube. But you don't have to be there to chat, because I can see the Facebook comments and questions as well. And you don't have to keep it on topic. The only thing I ever ask of anybody on the panel or chat is to please keep it family friendly. I mean, I know we slip now and then, things happen. So there's that. Did I miss any of my usual John or Herb that I usually say before I get going?
No, not really. Everything sounds good.
All right. I guess I forgot to tell people where they could find you. John is also a Scroll Sawyer. He does live streams and has his own YouTube channel and StreamYard app, and he's on Facebook. John, do you want to tell people where they can find you?
You can find me on Charles' show usually.
Yeah.
or you can find Charles on my show. Yeah.
Yep.
We're always with Herb though, but you can find me at Would If I Could Scroll Saw Portrait and Design. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram, or you can find me on my personal page, John P.A. Cousins. And you can shoot me a message, ask me any questions, and we can direct you to wherever you need to go and find information that you're looking for.
By God, and he's a great guy, as is the fella I'm about to introduce you to, Teehee, Herb Hooper. He's one of our if not the most loyal viewer of live shows. Ladies and gentlemen, Herb Hooper, living over in somewhere near Fort Worth.
Howdy, folks. Y'all can find me anywhere. I'm watching somebody somewhere.
And for those that might have disabilities of some kind, I only bring this up, and I know Herb understands because we talk about it. He has gone through 2 strokes, so he is limited in what he can do. So, I mean, there are those of us out there that, scroll with either mental or physical disabilities, so that we know that that's out there in the community. So let's all support each other on that. Okay, and then John and Herb, if y'all don't mind covering the comments so I can get going, we'll get going. I've caught up when Josh Rhodes says scroll on. That's what I'm about to do. Thank you, baby. And please, folks, if you're watching, we do try to have a sense of humor on here. If you're wanting pure maturity the whole time, it's not going to happen. We have a sense of humor, but we do care. Tommy Hammock is watching over on YouTube. He's in Georgetown. If you mean Georgetown, Texas, by God, you're not too terribly far from me. But if you mean Georgetown, Kentucky, or something else, then that's a different story. What was I just talking about, guys? Oh, we try to be funny on this show. We try to keep it family friendly. Every now and then we'll slip because our typical personality comes out, but we do care. We do not shun beginner questions. We don't make fun of you because we've all started somewhere. So please feel free to comment with any question, or you don't even have to be on topic. You can just hang out and chat with the people in the chat section. That's up to you. But by God, we're going to get going. Right now, I'm scrolling sideways because it's easier for me to reach because I have to be able to reach the power button. I say that. I actually am going to have to stand up now because I can't reach the power button.
You know what you need? You need, Charles. You need a foot
switch. Yeah, but I would need to. Well, Andy Marshall, I haven't seen you in a while, ma'am. And the reason why I remember it's ma'am is I thought it was a guy first. She corrected me, and I remembered. So sometimes learning the hard way will help you remember, folks.
Did you see the Mimi's on too?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mimi. Hello.
Yes.
Did she say anything? Or, well, I guess if she had to.
She said, "I'm here."
Thank you. Josh Rhodes says he uses Olsen blades, but he really likes the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you for being here, Mimi. Andy Marshall is watching over on Facebook, by the way. And John and Herb, I know y'all aren't used to mentioning this, but let's also mention where they're commenting from, whether it's YouTube or Facebook, so people aren't wondering why can't I see that comment. If y'all can remember to do that, if not, things happen.
I'll have to write that down.
I'll try to remember.
All right, and I forget too sometimes, but it's mainly because the two platforms cannot see each other's comments and people are wondering what's wrong with their machine, that kind of stuff. But I am addicted to Dr. Pepper, so y'all will often see that and hear about it, and I'll constantly take breaks to take a sip, like I'm going to do right now because I've been talking so much I couldn't drink.
Okay, Lawrence Aldridge says, Charles, I got my blades today. They are Fine Dutchman number 3, new spiral.
Awesome.
And then Mimi Lord says, family friendly, always safe from Facebook.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm doing good so far. I tend to forget what I'm going to say quite easily. For anybody just joining, the other voices you're hearing are Herb Hooper and John Cousins. And it took me years to stop calling John P.A. Cousins because that's what he goes by on Facebook.
Well, that's only because John Cousins was taken already by 4 other people.
That's why I chose the Charles Deering for Facebook. It wasn't because I'm arrogant. It's because Charles Deering was taken, and for lack of it's going to sound arrogant when I say this, but I was starting to make a name for myself, and I'm not a botanist, so that's why I said the Charles Deering. It's just the only thing I could think of instead of Charles Deering 1980 or blah blah bull stank. Anyway, I'm trying to adjust the camera here, and then we'll get going.
Yes, Steve, the voices are all in your head. You're not listening to them. Dennis, yeah, I was working today. I got off work. It's 5:30 almost now.
Yeah.
And Charles is starting to cut. Imagine that. It's like 4 hours earlier than last night.
Yeah, I started pretty late last night. There's never a set time when I do these live stream, folks, unless you see me pre-scheduling it, and I haven't been doing that because it gets too exciting. It is just to when you're watching this video, make sure it's still live when you're commenting, so that I can see it. Otherwise, I might miss it. But if you miss it, just feel free to write to me or John or Herb or anybody you hear about. Okay, it is 6:22 p.m. Central Time. I am located in Gatesville, Texas, and we're about to scroll. I promise.
Well, scroll on.
A sense of humor is required, but maturity is not. Been a long time since I've seen Andy Marshall comment. Y'all aren't supposed to stay quiet when I do.
No, there's that 2-second delay where we can't say anything at all, and we're trying to read the comments. So we can say them right
I'm
to
trying
you.
to get rid of most of the background noise.
I expect too much of y'all for not paying you, huh?
Over on YouTube, you remember last night Lawrence was talking with that turkey pattern that he was drawing out there?
Yeah.
He says it's going to take him 4 days to drill the holes.
Good lordy.
Well, Lawrence, I really hope you keep track of that and see how long. Like, keep track of how long it takes you to drill and make sure you keep proper count of them. Unlike Charles. Oh, it's about 300.
Well, no, because when I start these detailed projects, we have a contest for 5 free patterns for people to guess how many pilot holes there were. I didn't used to count them, and I don't count them when I'm designing them, but when I'm doing a live feed where I start one, I have already counted them, but I don't remember what that number was. For this particular project, I only work on live streams. Other ones I've gotten out of the way, but. And if you're watching for the first time, or if you aren't watching for the first time, you'll hear me repeat things because not everybody's watching for the 80th time. So you'll hear me talk about, because this is an old rustic barn, it's not mandatory to stay right on some lines because it's an old rustic barn and very rarely a straight line on one of them. Don't worry, guys. I got the questions. Very real simple thing says, "What time's you guys at?" I'm at 6:24 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. Lawrence Aldridge says, "Amen on supporting each other. Amen, by golly. Can I get a witness?" Yip, yip, yip. And they're staying quiet again.
Well, no, see, like I'm jumping between StreamYard and YouTube, and the YouTube chat is coming in a lot faster than the StreamYard chat is.
Yeah, it
like,
tends to do that.
the YouTube chat is about 4 minutes faster than the StreamYard chat is.
Minutes or seconds?
Minutes.
Wow.
It's weird. Yeah. Like it's really fast today.
So it seems like we're ignoring you. We either are or we can't see it, but we try to include everybody.
Yeah, because Dennis says pay. Dennis says you can pay us off in patterns apparently. Over on YouTube. See, Stanley Langford says, "Howdy, brothers. It's been a while since I've been here. I've been working on my new shop. You got your Dr. Pepper? LOL. Ha.
Always got the Dr. Pepper. And whenever you see somebody jump on the screen, it's because when I let them in, Herb got knocked out somehow. But when I let somebody in, it automatically shows them on camera. Go ahead, John.
Barry says he's 6 hours ahead of us. Oh, he's 6 hours ahead of you.
Yeah, he's in the UK.
Yeah.
So it's about midnightish, about half an hour past 12:30.
Well, I just finished off a chat. Like I left the chat to come and talk to you and be on your show.
What chat?
Oh, it's a Turner's. It's English Turner's chat.
Okay, so you don't love me. I see how it is. I'm kidding.
I left them to come. Jamie Page jumped in. I go, hey Jamie, how's it going? Goodbye. I gotta go see Charles.
See, Jamie, Russ Meadows is cheating on us with CNCers, and Jamie's cheating on us with Turners. We just don't know who we can count on except for Herb and John, by God.
Exactly. I don't know.
No, we don't hate CNCers and Turners. We just give each other crap because that's what we do. But let's get back to it. Y'all are welcome to talk and ask questions and all that stuff.
Yeah, Josh on Facebook says he would turn he would rotate the piece 90 degrees, but that's just him. But that's just because the piece is too big, right?
Well, it's mainly because I can't reach the power switch. So I'm standing up to scroll right now, and I usually wouldn't do that because it hurts my back.
You forgot one. Dennis is always here, too.
That too. Yeah, usually I have the piece facing me, but this piece is 3 feet wide and 2 feet tall, so every now and then I got to turn it. Although I am using spiral blades, but I like to be able to sit down to scroll, and if I can reach the power switch on the Hegner, which is not on the top like some scroll saws, it's down underneath the table. And I could use the foot switch, but I fear change.
Yeah, see, Barry says that JP's more of a turner now than a scroller. Oh, yep. Wow.
He quote-unquote turned on us. See what I said? Yeah, that's funny right there. Come on now.
Lawrence is asking a question about pallet wood making good picture frames.
I've never tried it. Go ahead. I know you have.
Okay, so what I do, I usually use cedar. I got a stack of chalet cedar, tongue and groove from my dad before he passed away, and it makes awesome picture frames because it's got a smooth side and a rough side. I prefer the rough side on the front of it, and I usually just come down to 1-inch strips. Pallet wood is good, but if you run it through the planer, make sure there's no rocks in it or nails in it, though. Yeah, it just gives you that rustic look. Like for the project Charles is working on right now, I would put a whole pallet back or behind that and just have it stood there right off of the pallet back.
Well, I'd love to have barnwood frame, or even if it's fence pickets, but it takes me all day to make a picture frame. I wish I had money to pay somebody to do it, by God.
Mimi on Facebook says she's got a week off due to the COVID stuff, but no, she doesn't have it, so she'll hang out with us guys and work on her stuff also.
All right. Yeah, sometimes Mimi is just listening because we're not always the most mature fellers here, and then sometimes that makes it more fun. For some people it doesn't, because I tend to lose 2 to 3 subscribers per show, but it happens. We're not for everybody. We're an acquired taste.
See, so, okay, watch this. Right down the time, 5:29. Midnight Joker just come into the YouTube chat. He says, hey, everybody, how's it going?
He must be staying up late. Hello, Midnight Joker. His name is Mike Cem, C-E-M. Took me a while to remember that. I still often forget real, what's his face? His name is Barry. Real what's his face? Real simple things. Words are not always my friend, folks.
Yeah, see, the the chat and streamer is about 4 minutes behind.
I've never seen it be that far of a lag. I'm gonna. Whoops! I got it in the sauce. So I'm gonna see if I can do this. I mean, I know it looks better for y'all when you can see it right side up, but I'm going to turn this around because, well, no, I'm not really doing myself any favors, but at least I can cut straight up and down.
Yeah, Lawrence on YouTube saying that he uses a momentary foot switch from Harbor Freight, and I like it. Like you, he fears change, but he loves the foot switch.
Yeah, there are, for those that don't know, there's two different types of foot switch. One is called a dead man switch. Its slang term is dead man switch, meaning you keep your foot on it to keep it going, and to turn the power off, you let off of it. And how to make a foot switch work is you plug the foot switch into the wall, plug the tool into the foot switch, and that's how it does that. But I prefer the kind that's click on, click off. That way, and I know that sounds like Miyagi, but I prefer the click on, click off type because I move my feet around, for comfort wise when I'm scrolling. So that's why I don't like the kind where you have to keep your foot on it. And I have a foot switch, but I've been doing it this way so long. That's what I mean by me fearing change.
See, I started with a foot switch when I got my Excalibur. Well, I didn't start with a foot switch. But I find with my foot switch is the harder I press, the faster it goes. So my saw is set at full speed, and it just depends on how much pressure I put on my foot switch. Depends on how fast my blade goes.
I didn't know they had a pressure sensitive one.
Well, you gotta
get
on and off. You gotta get an Excalibur, right? So.
I have an Excalibur, but I just sold it to the guy that I bought it from because money is tight. I also have a Seiko saw. Another very, very good saw.
Mike is saying hi to everybody in the chat. And then Steve comes on and says, who the hell is Charlie?
That'd be the guy scrolling. Would be Charlie. I've been called worse. But. And just so y'all know, this right here is the cutoff line. Everything beyond here is hanging off the table here. So that's why I'm standing up to scroll. Whoops. I moved my camera crane here. Does anybody want me to get closer than that or whatever? I can go closer if y'all want me to. I just...
No, 6 foot distance, Charles. Come on, 6 foot.
All right. Social distancing when you're by yourself in the shop. Now, every now and then I have issues finding the pilot hole. There we go. Please don't hesitate if you have any comments or questions. Either I or somebody in the chat or somebody on the panel can answer them for you, by golly. If not, somebody will research for you. Now I stopped too long. Got to take a swig of Dr. Pepper.
Leonard Davis is on. Because what is it, midnight? What the heck?
And for those that don't know, I only use spirals. I've only used flat blades one time, and that was on a live stream many months or years ago. And it was funny. Awkward pause.
It's a Dr. Pepper pause.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Pepper pause. I'm a pepper.
He's a pepper. She's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
Watch you, mate.
No, I just wish this chat would straighten out.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Mimi Lord over at Facebook says, I have an old barn in my backyard. I have people telling me if I ever take it down, they want the wood. I could make a bunch of money off
Absolutely.
the wood.
Well, what some people call barnwood frames is actually just old fence pickets that have grayed over. So I'm okay with that. I just wish I could make a frame without taking all day. Because I have 2 of these double stacked. I'd love to make barnwood frames for them the second they're done. But yeah, that requires the ability and time and money and blah, blah, bull stank.
Yeah. So did you see that Lawrence's pallet wood question just come up on StreamYard?
Just now?
Yeah.
Wow, man. YouTube, catch up, yo.
No, StreamYard has to catch up because YouTube is so much faster.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Come on, StreamYard.
Yeah. But I know we have we get people up here that are selling silo boards. So the old grain silos, they're tearing all the old grain silos down and turning them into concrete now.
I thought
So-
grain silos were made of metal. Tells you how much I know.
No, they're all, well, no, like they originally in Alberta anyway. They're all made out of 2x6s on edge, right? And each row is formed and nailed down to the next one, the next one up. And originally they were made by 2x8s, and then over time with the grain going down into them, they wear it out, like erode it in the different sections and stuff.
Yeah.
And most of the boards you get out now are probably like 2x4, 2x3, because it's wore down so much. That's why they're tearing them all down. Actually, they're blowing them up, and a lot of people are just buying all the wood up and selling them.
And if you can't tell by the fact that he says Alberta and the fact that he talks funny, he's in Canada.
Hey,
Josh Rhodes says, how is selling scroll saw pieces going? It's slow here, but it's been slow for a while. I've always kind of sucked at selling, Josh, so I can't really answer that. I make them because I love making them, but I'm terrible at selling them.
I'm probably going to butcher this last name, but Kimberly Romano is so happy upon this. On this, you did a picture of our dogs many years ago that passed.
Oh, Saturno?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I did a picture of her dog Oreo after it passed away. It was a memorial picture. I remember her. Thank you, Kimberly. Appreciate you watching. Yeah, I do live streams. I try to do them daily, but every now and then I'm not able to. I do at least one live stream a day. On a good day, I'll do 2, but it's been a while since I've done. But thank you for watching, Kimberly, and I was glad to do it. That was one of the last sales I got was Kimberly's dog.
where did you see that message at, Herb? I didn't see it at all.
Must be on
It was about 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago.
Facebook or YouTube.
It was on Facebook.
Well, I'll be dang.
Yeah, she posted it at 6:32.
Sorry for just now mentioning that, Kimberly. I apparently all these StreamYards is just not working with these platforms right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Dagnabbit.
So
I still remember her dog's name was Oreo.
Leonard Davis says he was out mowing the lawn. He saw you were on, so that's why he had to come in and watch you.
Well, I'm glad I could help you get out of work, sir.
Oh, Steve has a serious question for you. If you were to sell this piece, how much would you sell it for?
I'd have to think about it because it depends on the mindset of some people, because back when I had the owner of Bear Woods trying to help me sell, he would probably sell this for like $1,200, but I would like to get upwards of $800 for it, but I think I'll be lucky if I got $500 for it. So I honestly don't know, because like I said, I'm not good at selling. But also, and I don't know if I said this out loud or just thought it, but art is not a necessity, so it's hard to sell. Sorry, I couldn't give you a better answer than that. And I'm not going to be insulted, but is anybody out there want to say what they would buy it for or what they would sell it for? I won't be insulted. There's different pricing in different areas. Don't everybody speak up at once.
Yeah, I was thinking more about the 550 range.
Yeah.
Well, it's all based on your quality and your detail. But the thing is I know I would never get that much for it up here.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to sell it for like $250 and take a huge loss on it, right?
Yeah, and I think that's part of it. Is as long as some of these take, it's hard to just symbolically give it away for cheap. Although I get it. I got a piece of scrap or waste stuck in there. I was trying to knock it out. There you go. But yeah, I'd probably be willing to do about $550.
Mimi just said it over on Facebook. She has an old barn in her backyard. People tell me if I ever take it down, they would want the wood. I could make a bunch of money. I could make. Oh, see.
But I appreciate you being on top of comments.
You know what? I'm gonna stay over on YouTube then.
Yeah, Herb, you'll be in charge of. Well, if you choose to, you're welcome to be the Facebook monitor.
Okay, let me get rid of this pain on my desk.
Okay.
No, that's your wife. She's behind you. Or your cat.
Yeah, that's how I got knocked off a while ago. He jumped up here and threw everything in the works.
Yeah, it's fun with cats. Think, oh, I'm just going to walk wherever I want. Doesn't matter if you're on a computer.
Yeah, Steve saying that's a good answer about your price there. And Dennis on YouTube says some people think their time is not worth that much for the amount of work that goes into it.
Now, some might say, I think my time is worth more than it is. But, as y'all seen, even though it's only been through live streams, this one's taken a while.
Barry's got to go. Yeah, it's bedtime. Bye, Barry. Have fun.
Appreciate you being here, Barry.
Lawrence says, yeah, he couldn't. Lawrence says he cannot sell free water.
Yeah.
And Leonard's saying, yeah, it depends on the theme. It'd be tough to sell in New England.
Yeah. I love, now sometimes I shoot myself in the foot because there's certain themes I love to cut. I love animals, Native American and Western and rustic.
Okay, Kimberly's got a couple of posts from Facebook.
All right.
Says, especially since they are done by hand, not a computer. Then the other one says, I tell people all the time, it's priceless, talking about the portrait of her dog.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate that. Lawrence Aldridge is saying, unless y'all already read this. Oh, yeah, you did already read that, John. Wow, that thing is really just lagging from YouTube.
Yeah, see, I know.
I'm glad y'all are reading from the platforms instead of the watch page. So if you're asking a question and it doesn't get answered or repeated quickly, it's because it's on the platform page when I'm seeing it. But
Exactly.
I think now John Cousins is watching the YouTube chat from YouTube, and I believe Herb is watching the chat from Facebook. So there's that.
That's correct.
Well, that lag is really bad, isn't it? Whew. I'll just be glad when I'm done with this general area, and then I can sit in my chair again. Once I get over to here, I should be okay. But working here, I'm having to stand up to reach the power switch. But for some reason, Herb had to make this pattern all detail. By the way, that was a little joke. If you wanted to do just the barn with the trees in the background, that's available on woodenvisions.com. Right there. Whatever, I can't point. As is just the riders, but you can also get the version where they're combined. So these were technically a combination of two different patterns at one time. Now it's available as its own pattern. I have a few other rustic barn by themselves or with something in front of them.
Dennis Goodson from Facebook says, hi, Charles.
How diddly do, sir? I got to meet Dennis Goodson we had been talking for a while and finally got to meet him at a Dallas Fort Worth Scrolling Club get together. DFW Scrollers.
Yeah, Leonard Davis says he would say $550.
All right, if y'all want to start an auction and run around with a tip jar, that'd be cool. Yeah, Yeah, I hope I can get. I listed that John Wayne Rooster Cogburn on a horse on Marketplace and my personal profile for $350 with a frame, $325 without, and haven't gotten any hits yet. But there again, it's art, so it's not a necessity. And that doesn't mean people don't like your stuff. It just means they don't want to spend that kind of money, or they're just not into the theme, or whatever.
I'm gonna have to. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. All right, Charles.
Okay, so anybody watching on YouTube, if you don't get your comments answered quickly or repeated, that would be why. John doesn't love us enough to stick around. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alrighty then. So I got 3 more cuts, then hopefully I can sit down.
Dennis Goodson says, I'll catch it in a bit on YouTube.
All right, much obliged, sir.
Looks like I'm going to have to open up another device to keep up with it all.
I don't pay you enough, do I? Free just isn't enough.
Nope.
I do
But
wish.
I'm a loyal fan.
I appreciate that. I wish I could pay panel members, because I am asking of them when they're here.
You know, if we didn't like it, we would not be doing this.
And I appreciate that. I got to take a short break, not from the live stream, just from scrolling, because my back is hurting because I'm standing up to scroll, and I'm not good at that. So I'm going to stretch a little bit. The only thing I don't like about StreamYard is that the viewing screen that's seeing what everybody else is seeing is so small. But there's worse problems to have. They got to be able to have the chat.
Get that to blow up, but it won't do it.
Yeah, but they also got to be able to fit the stream chat in there, as well as the thumbnails of the people that are on the panel. So, they can only go so big. I get it. And if anybody's watching from YouTube and is not subscribed, or even if you're watching from Facebook, I hope you'll consider subscribing, because every little bit helps. I go by Charles Deering Scroll, or you can just look up Charles Deering. You should be able to find me over there on YouTube. Already being held for review. But I do try to do at least one live stream a day. Every now and then I get lucky.
Mimi over on Facebook says they are waiting for the second stimulus check.
I hear you there. Kimberly Salerno says, Alberta, where in Texas is that? With a smiley face, knowing she's trying to be funny. But yeah, it's in Canada. And Josh Rhodes says, frames suck up a lot of resources. Yes, they do. And they make me think too hard. But I'm sure if I did them often enough, it'd be second nature. Not a fan of having to think.
Leonard Davis on YouTube is asking, Charles, do you have a tall stool?
Somewhat tall, yes. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you, because I'm friendly like that. That's the Seiko, by the way, right there. That is my stool. It's taller than my old one was, so I'm happy with it. So I hope that answered your question, sir.
Lawrence Aldridge from Facebook, YouTube, how much does one of those scrollers deal run?
Scroller's drill. I believe the Scroller's drill is about $119, but don't quote me on that because I haven't looked in a while. And Kimberly Salerno says, "Oh my gosh, yes, sweet Oreo, I have tears in my eyes. Are you surprised that I remembered his name?" Yeah, he was a cute little dog. I believe I've lost a cat since I did that. Not that it fully relates. But yeah, I'm just flattered that you're watching. Flattered that anybody's watching. We have 16 people watching. There are 6 on Facebook, 10 on YouTube. Any comments or questions you got, as long as they're family friendly, we'll repeat them and answer them. Or anybody in the chat is welcome to answer them as well. But Facebook cannot see YouTube comments. YouTubers can't see Facebook comments. That's why we read them out loud. All right. A few more cuts and hopefully I'll be able to sit down. I'm not a fan of standing. And see, if I wasn't holding it down, it'd be chattering like that. That's why the tape is there.
Midnight Joker Mike says, gotta go get some rest. Catch up and call later.
All right, much obliged for you stopping by, sir. Much obliged is Texan for thank you. Thankful. And I can't say it enough, when you're working on something rustic like a barn, it's not that mandatory to stay online. It doesn't hurt to be in the habit, but yeah. And as I've said before, in case you're just joining, whenever I do projects on a live stream, I only do them on a live stream. I'll do other projects every now and then, but I will never work on this particular project without it being a live stream. Every now and then it's at an odd hour for US time because my sleep schedule is non-existent.
Yeah, I'm going to get whiplash turning my head back and forth.
Yeah. And so y'all will never miss a single cut on here as far as it being available to see on a live, on a live stream. I'm not drinking. I just had a momentary hiccup.
Josh Rowe from Facebook wants to know, where do you get your wood?
I get it from Wes Balco at Pearland Ace Hardware and Lumber in Pearland, Texas, and he delivers it to me because we're friends. Friends in low places, baby. It ain't cheap, though. I mean, I wait till I have about $500 to spend to order wood, and that gets me and I have it cut down. It comes in 4-foot by 8-foot sheets. I have it cut down into 2-foot by 4-foot sheets, and I think that's about 20 sheets somewhere in there. I don't remember. 20 big sheets. Go ahead.
Ron Norris from YouTube wants to, how everybody's doing.
Long time no see, Mr. Norris. Ron Norris used to be the one that would give Lee Knight crap all the time for his clicking mouse. He would say click, click while everybody else was saying scroll on and stuff, but that was where that came from. All right, I wasn't done with that cut. We still got some vertical lines to do. And y'all are welcome to throw questions and comments while I'm scrolling. It doesn't distract me any more than normal. Squirrel. And again, I'm not worried about staying on the line. I know I've said that a lot of times, but I'm just saying it again. As long as you keep it somewhat the shape of where the line's going, then that's all that really matters. That's in the case for a rustic barn. I mean, some things you got to stay on the line for it to look right, but not everything. For the most part, lines are a suggestion on some designs. I keep finding myself pushing the piece too hard into that blade. I'm surprised it hadn't broken.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem, is trying to push too hard.
Yeah, getting in a rush.
But on a brighter note, I did get to sleep 10 hours today.
10 hours? Awesome. For you, that's like 3 lifetimes.
I know now I'll probably be up for about 4 or 5 days.
I slept 8 hours and I was awake for 4 hours, laid back down around 5 and power slept for like 10, 20 minutes, which is rare for me that I can get out of bed after that, but I did. And I say, you know what? It's still daylight. It's a decent hour. Let's do a live stream. And here we are. Whether or not that's a good thing is up to y'all, but it's fun for me. Judging by the noise, I bet that's John Cousins coming back in. Yep.
I thought there was somebody in your shop.
Nope, it's John Cousins sitting back down, by God.
Well, good. Now I can quit getting whiplash and let him do both platforms.
Both? Or YouTube?
YouTube and Facebook.
I'll let him know he's back now, so let him know what you just volunteered him to do.
What am I doing now, Herb?
Well, you walked off. I had to do your job, so I had 3 devices open, looking at the comments. Now you can.
So now he needs to take a break. Wants you to cover both platforms.
All right.
That means you got to donate part of your paycheck, so.
Oh, my free paycheck.
Yeah. Yeah, the paycheck don't cost a thing. Got 15 people watching. We appreciate you. One of y'all
Okay,
has
so-
the audio going. Go ahead.
Where'd you stop at then, Herb?
He might have got.
See, he's gone already.
I'm caught up on all of it.
Mimi says they're waiting for the stimulus check. Josh says I use a stool without a back. Josh says, whoa, where do you get your wood from, Charles? Did you get that one already?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now over on Facebook, oh, Diet Mountain Dew. Ugh. Did you get that one?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Lawrence.
I got them all up to now.
Well, I'm just now seeing Lawrence Aldridge is asking if I still deal with Bear Woods. I don't want to cause problems. I was just curious. I don't deal with them. I severed that relationship because, and I'm not talking about the products or the company, but one of the owners to me is very crooked and he's a chronic liar and he's a son of a ding ding. So that's all I'll say there. But the products are good, the employees are good, and one of the owners is good.
Okay,
And
so that's where we are. I can see where we are now. Good everyone that's surviving Rona. Ron Norse is on. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Coors Light, Miller, Diet Pepsi. Oh my, you people need something real to drink.
That's what it sounds like when a braid Blake. Did I say braid Blakes? Blade
Yep,
breaks.
Braid Blakes.
I
Welcome to
thought
the Charles Show. Blade breaks. Hey, Charles,
Yes.
do you have a song stuck in your head? What would
No.
it be? If you had a song stuck in your head, what would it be?
God, I have no idea right this second.
See, now,
There's a lot of room in my head.
now we got to get some songs to get stuck in his head, guys.
Just don't play them so we don't get copyright strikes.
John Bradley says, hello, everyone.
Wait, I was just gonna say that.
Well, you dropped the ball, Sparky.
No, it just popped up. Herb,
Well,
go.
you-
I thought you had to go somewhere, Herb.
No, I was just going to let you take over.
I'm trying
I
to.
can eat my chicken fried steak sandwich later.
Zero Sprite. Oh, Lawrence is drinking Zero Sprite. Oh my God, you people, you need something to drink. What all do you drink with your rum? Ugh. Lawrence says wasted days and wasted nights.
Wasted days and wasted nights. I can't sing it too good or I'll get a copyright strike. It's like, dag nabbit, that was me singing, not Freddie Fender. He's dead. Wait, he's not dead, is he? Is he dead?
I don't know.
Somebody check Wikipedia. Is Freddie Fender alive or dead? I think he died.
And Josh Rhodes says, bop, bop.
That's the, what are they called?
The Hanson twins.
Yeah, the
Hanson
Hanson.
brothers.
Hanson brothers. Yeah, not twins. There's 3 of them.
I don't know.
I don't either. Supposed
Well,
to keep up.
the Thompson twins, there's 3 of them too. So do the math
Yeah.
on that one. And
Well,
one of them wasn't even white.
Well,
Josh Bradley over on Facebook says, "Keep up the great work, Charles. Need a
Much
drink of Dr.
obliged.
Pepper?"
well, I just got done with one. Sorry, I didn't advertise it. Josh Rhodes says he uses a stool without a back. I used to have one without a back, but now I'm spoiled. And that's just every now and then I'll see a comment that was missed, so that's good on my part. I can participate. Okay, hopefully this is the last cut I got to do standing up. Wasting days and wasting nights.
Lawrence is saying, "Before the next teardrop falls."
For the next teardrop falls. It brings back memories of my dad having the stereo turned up, by God. He's still with us, but he's not doing real well. But he just turned 77, by God. Good long life. So now that song's stuck in my head.
See, there you go.
It don't take much. At least it's a decent song. I hate it when a song I don't like gets stuck in my head.
Ron and Dennis are asking Ron's asking if the Rona's bad in your area.
Not really.
And then Dennis just says, a boy named Sue.
Johnny Cash. I like if you go to a convenience store, they'll have a sign on the door saying mask required, but they don't enforce it. I think they're doing it just to cover their butts.
Leonard's blaming Steve, saying this is your fault now over on YouTube.
But for the song being stuck in my head?
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's worse songs to have stuck in your head, by God. Like Achy Breaky Heart.
You know, I heard the song once. I can't remember it. I think it never ends. I'm pretty sure it goes on and on. My friends.
No clue what you're talking about.
What's that? No?
I don't. If there was a joke in there, I missed it.
I can say it faster for you.
Well, it wouldn't help because it still doesn't ring a bell.
Really? You don't know
Yeah.
about the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Somebody started singing it, not knowing what it's Sherry Lewis and Lamb Chop.
Sorry.
Mimi over on Facebook says the Hensons are from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
What?
Mimi's saying that Hanson is from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, good to know. Somebody needs to look and see if Freddie Pender's still alive. I don't think he is, but I've been wrong before.
Oh, let me open up another tablet here. And Leonard says, Charles, if they're covering their butts, they're using their mask wrong.
That was pretty funny. Can't find the stupid pilot hole. That's why I'm spending so much time with the piece up in the air.
Ron over on YouTube says he died in 2006.
Okay, then I was right. After he did his solo thing, he was part of Texas Tornadoes. Go ahead.
And Lawrence is saying, Lord have mercy on a country boy.
Yes. I like me some country music, by God. The stuff these days, not all of it's country music, just saying. Now, hopefully I can sit down to scroll now.
Dennis is saying Rocky Mountain High.
That's John Denver. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Go ahead.
That was just irony, wasn't it, though? Because that's where he died.
I didn't know where he died. I thought he died in the ocean.
No, he died in the Rocky Mountains in a plane crash.
Well, I knew he died in a plane crash. I just thought he landed in the ocean. You sure he didn't land in the ocean?
I'll look that up
It's
right now.
off the coast of California.
Yeah, in the mountains.
Off the coast would be, well, it depends on which direction off the coast, but I'm pretty sure he died in water. I could be wrong. John Denver had a way of making you feel like he was inside, or he had a way of making you feel like you were living the song as he sang it. That's just my opinion. Rocky Mountain High. Almost heaven, West Virginia, where it's mountain. And I'm happy to say I'm sitting down to scroll right now.
Well, we crashed. John Denver crashed into Monterey Bay near Pacific Grove, California, while making a series of touch and go landings.
So it was a body of water at least, not mountains, right?
Yep.
See, every now and then I'm right.
Josh Rhodes over on Facebook says, "Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. I just don't think you'd understand."
My
Country.
blow up. Okay, go ahead.
Country hip hop or kitty country.
Yeah, country is too pop, or there's too much party country out there. I mean, I know how to have fun and crap, but I just, of course, I tend to be a fan of ballads when it comes to any genre. So maybe that's why I'm so into country. I don't know, but I like songs that show emotion. But every now and then I like other songs, like the Grundy County Auction Incident by John Montgomery. So, lady in second row, she's 18, now she's 10. I know you got red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Yep, I said it that fast. By God, you're welcome.
See, I like Nitty Gritty Dirt Band though. I'm not big into country, but there's a couple songs I really enjoy.
Yeah,
Nitty
they're
Gritty
good.
Dirt Band and Faith Hill. That's what it is.
You and me on fishing in the dark, flying on the back and counting the stars, and stop singing Charles.
No, we're moving slow.
Didn't know y'all was gonna be on a free karaoke show. You're welcome.
Ron's got to go water the tomatoes. Is that
All
what do they call that? A non-entendre? Like
Or
drop the kids.
Euphemism.
Yeah, euphemism. That's what it is.
Yes, big words are hard for me. That or a metaphor. Metaphor is the word I was looking for too.
Dennis says you put your right foot in.
Put your right foot out. Right foot in and check it all about. I pulled something out. Take me to the ER. That's what it's all about. I can't find the stupid pilot hole.
Herb, what do you got for dinner, Herb? You saying?
Chicken fried steak.
Chicken fried steak sandwich.
Chicken fried steak sandwich. I got pulled pork sandwiches in front of me right now.
Well, I don't have nothing in front of me except wood. Thank y'all.
Carrie dropped them off. I'm going to eat right now. Nom, nom, nom. You can hear it all too.
I can't find the bloody, stupid, bloody pilot hole. But the blade's caught in something. It might be a pilot hole.
I'm going to pull a Russ Meadow and eat on the screen.
That's what I've been doing. That's why I'm not on camera.
Lauren says he likes to eat some Jerry. He likes to eat. He likes some Jerry Lee Lewis.
Great balls of fire. I found the pilot hole, but it won't go through the top one. But that's where it was drilled from. So surely something's off here. There it goes. About time. Good Lord. I'm glad we weren't holding our breath.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yes, sir. We'll call you Sue.
Barbara says it's a family tradition.
Family tradition, Hank Jr. By God. I'm not a fan of a lot of his music either. It gets old after a while. That's just me. I'm not into party type country.
Okay, I'm back. I can pay attention.
Yay. Does anybody want me to get closer with the camera? Y'all let me know, and don't say it's your show. Do what you want. I'm asking the majority of what y'all want. Do y'all want the camera closer? You're content where it is, whatever it is. I don't mind doing it, by God.
Let's take a vote on Facebook and YouTube. So, camera close, yay or nay? Oh, no answers. Leave where
Yeah,
it is.
never.
Oh, you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. It's like an auction. Go, go, go. Oh, see, no answers. Okay, you're good.
There's 7 watching from Facebook.
All right, much obliged. That must mean there's 9 watching on YouTube.
The
No,
YouTubers.
it shows me 6 on. Well, just dropped to 5.
It
5
says
on
10 on
Facebook.
YouTube.
5 on Facebook. 12 on YouTube. So maybe that's lagging too. But we appreciate every one of you. I'm just now seeing the "Hey everyone" from John Bradley from Facebook.
See, I got 2 nays over on YouTube here saying leave the camera where it is.
All right. So far, it's 2-0.
Yeah, and
Josh Rhodes
go ahead.
from Facebook says, I mark the holes on the back with the Sharpie sometimes so it's easier to find.
I've done that too, but usually I don't have. I say usually, but off and on I'll have trouble finding the pilot holes. It just happens because there's so many of them. But when I'm looking for a specific one, I'm stubborn in that I have to get the one I'm aiming for. Don't go there. All right. Oh.
Prop me up by the jukebox.
Joe Diffie, he died from COVID. He was only like 61, I think. I might have him mixed up with somebody else, but I know he sang that song.
You know, it's what?
Go ahead.
20 years from now, you know, they're going to look back in history and go, oh, all these people died of COVID. Oh, I wonder what happened. No, the hospital just wanted money for the numbers.
Yep.
Conspiracy theories. Ooh.
Well, there's difference from dying from COVID and with COVID, and some people that are dying with COVID are being linked to dying because of COVID. But, you know, there are people dying from COVID, so nobody's denying that. The numbers are messed up. But that'll start a debate. And I want to publicly say congratulations to my brother and his wife for their 4-year anniversary today.
Now, I know Dennis is having a hard time spelling, but he put coat of many colors. So I'm pretty sure he meant coat of many colors.
By Dolly Parton.
By Dolly Parton, yeah.
Yeah. Now that is classic country, folks. I like all kinds of music, but my heart and soul is country music. Just saying.
What do you
But I
mean
love
country
me some-
music?
Yeah, it's
Coat-
country music.
Coat of Many Colors was a play.
It's also a country song by Dolly Parton. We just went over this.
Oh, I saw it at the play.
Well, I'm sorry.
Who was the lead singer? Lead singer that was
Of what?
the play, Coat of Many Colors.
Oh. Coat of Many Colors is a country song by Dolly Parton. So I don't know about the play. No wonder I'm hot. The dang AC units are turned up. Erp. Are y'all being too quiet for too long? Come on now.
Josh Rhodes says 40. Wow.
What do you mean 40?
That's all he says. I must have lost it somewhere in translation.
Yeah, Lawrence is saying they don't know what he died of. 1 minute he just hit COVID, the next it was lung cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's a little bit different than Coat of Many Colors. Just saying.
That's the same thing. It's just how you say it.
That's funny right there.
It's
I'm
just a
glad there's
longer
two
way-
of y'all here since we have two platforms to keep up with,
It's just a longer way of saying Coat of Many Colors, isn't it?
I guess.
No, he was saying 40-year anniversary. Actually, Josh, it's 4.
Yeah, 4 years. My parents, I believe they just had their 56th anniversary or something like that. It's somewhere in the 50s. Well, I say just. It was in June 6th. And I turned 50 on June 12th. Y'all didn't get me a dang thing.
Yes, we did. We're here helping you out.
That's true. You gave me your presents. See what I did there? That was a way to put me in my place, though.
Actually, you got the same thing I got for my birthday.
Presents or nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Isn't it fun being broke or not prioritizing birthdays?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The reason why you don't see my smiley face in the background on your thumbnail is because I got the TV behind me on.
And don't want to get a copyright?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're not on camera anyway, but I get it. You never know when you're going to pop in there.
Lawrence Aldridge says his mom's married for over 51 years. Dennis says him and his wife are working on 37.
Nice. I just passed eight years in April 27th, or on April 27th. I'm running out of excuses to keep her around. Wait, that sounded wrong. What I meant is excuses that make her want to stay around. I didn't mean that the way it was probably taken initially. Oh. I thought that felt a little loose. There we go. Okay, we have this area of the barn and a teeny tiny bit of detail right there for the barn. Then the barn itself will be done except for the roof. And then we'll get over back to these riders over here. We got some over here and some over here.
I asked my wife how come she puts up with me for the last 19 years. She said she didn't have nothing else to do.
There's a country song by a guy named Kevin Fowler, Cheaper to Keep Her. That's funny right there.
Hey, yeah, and that's true in some states.
Yes, sir. I'm going to stretch a little bit, so let's talk about something.
Hey, Dale. Dale from Maple Tree Studios is on over on YouTube.
Dale,
Can you guys
Kirkwood?
keep the noise down? Some of us are trying to sleep.
Sorry. Oh.
If you were trying to sleep, you wouldn't be on. You get off of YouTube. You could get to sleep.
Yeah,
All right.
well, he might be saying that my show puts him to sleep. Or makes people want to be put to sleep. Whew. All right.
Too early for that.
I know, I'm just stretching my face. I sure wish Josh Grover was here to lecture me about cutting the roof line, Shadow.
So what I was mentioning earlier, when I saw Joseph the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat in play, Donny Osmond was in the lead.
All right.
Yeah, that was in 92.
You never hear about Donny Osmond anymore. Every now and then you hear about Marie Osmond, but not very. I believe her son killed himself or died of, I don't remember what it was, but her son died a while back. Quite a while back, I believe.
Hello, Dale.
How you is, Dale? And as Dale was saying the other day, it's not always COVID that kills people. It's complications that the COVID caused, like pneumonia and stuff like that. Or at least what keeps you sick if you don't pass away.
Yeah, the Chad StreamYard is way behind.
Yeah.
Okay, so Donnie Marie, they had after Marie Osmond was on Dancing with the Stars in 07,
Yeah.
they got signed on to do a duet thingy in Vegas there. It was supposed to only be for a 6-week stint, but it proved to be so successful that it ran for 11 years and ended in November 2019.
Wow.
Yeah,
Duet singing or dancing?
both
All right.
Donnie and Marie.
Good lordy. See, Marie Osmond is not a bad looker. At least she wasn't. But looks ain't forever.
I don't know. Look at Casey Kasem. He never aged since the 60s.
Dick Clark neither, till he had the speaking issues. Wasn't that a stroke that caused that?
I think so.
I guess that's about the only thing that does affect speech. I could be wrong. Oh, look, I'm having trouble finding the pilot hole. That never happens. There, I found it. Yay.
I just got a notice on Facebook saying Josh, Leonard, and Herb are watching.
Yay. Better late than never, by golly.
Dale, what are you up to that you're up so early in the morning? Or so late at night? Depends on how you look at it, right?
Yeah. I've only been going a little over an hour. It feels like I've been going 4 hours. And some would argue that being with me makes you feel like an eternity, by God. But I have fun, so y'all should too, dagnabbit.
I'm always having fun when I'm watching you.
Italy. Checks in the mail, just don't catch it for a while.
Dennis over on YouTube says, did you know you can have a stroke in your eye?
I did not. I don't know what the symptoms would be.
Yeah, it's a mild form of, they call it Bell palsy.
Yeah. Chris the Metric had Bell's palsy. And I say had because it went away. It made one side of his face droop.
Yeah, right after I got out of the rehab place, my wife was looking at me one day. She goes, "Come on, we're going." And she took me to the ER, and I had Bell palsy after I had the stroke.
Dennis G over on YouTube says, how about scrolling with Charles at Caesar's Palace?
So get me out of the house is pretty difficult to do, but my money might help.
The Chad completely died on StreamYard.
Yep.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes behind now.
That's ridiculous. I'm glad I got y'all here because I couldn't keep up with 3 platforms while I'm scrolling.
I can't speak for John, but that's what I'm here for.
Oh, diddly. Yeah, John told me earlier he's going to quit his job to be a full-time panel member.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I can pretend.
So where are you at again, Charles?
Gatesville, Texas, about 45 minutes southwest of Waco. But there is an airport in Waco if you ever want to fly down.
Waco. Yeah, there used to be a church in Waco too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few. Unless you're talking about the Branch Davidian.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's not there anymore. Yeah, I was telling John earlier, shame he doesn't live closer. We could hang out and go into business and all kinds of stuff. And
Holy, housing is cheap down there. Oh my God.
see, you need to get your butt down here. Just saying.
3-bedroom, 2-bath on 101-2 East Main Street, 65 grand.
Yep. Well, come on, get it.
It's got a front covered porch, a carport, and everything.
By God.
Oh, it's even got a double car garage in the back. You should go check these places out for me then.
Son, I got no money.
No, go look at them.
You wouldn't come down here anyway, so why bother?
You know what? For 65 grand, I could buy 2 houses down there.
You talking about Gatesville or Waco?
In Gatesville.
Okay, well, bring your butt and buy 2 houses. Give me one of them in case my wife dumps me.
Okay, well, so where's State School Street or State School Road? How close is that to you?
About 1 or 2 exits away from me off of Highway 36.
So there's 2 houses. They're pretty much right next door to each other. There's one for 30 grand and one for 44 grand.
Telling you, buddy. Get your change jar, drive down to Texas, or fly. Probably get here a little quicker. And then you, me, and Herb will all 3 be in Texas.
Yeah, housing's so cheap down there. It's unbelievable.
Well, don't tease me, though. Don't tell me to go look at houses if you ain't never going to come down here.
Oh, here you go. There's a duplex for 80 grand.
Okay, well, you going to move down here?
Let me look. I'm still trying to. I'm still got offers on this place we're looking at right now. It's a ranch. It's like a dude ranch, but it's got like an old town main street in it. They're selling it for 1.2 mil.
Well, yeah, but you probably don't have that much. I could be wrong.
No, but I'm looking for investors though.
Okay, but all jokes aside, is there even a remote chance you'd ever move to Texas? Don't tease me.
Because it's states.
Well, yeah, but there's 50 of them. So would you ever move to Texas?
I'd visit Texas. I wouldn't move there though.
Shame on you.
I'd have to visit my my rental income properties though. Too hot in Texas.
Damn it. Well, it gets cold every now and then. Too cold in Canada. Just saying.
No, it's not. It's nice here.
Little stinker.
Three bedroom,
now.
4-bath, 3-bay metal building with attached carport, white picket fence, 1.3 million. Holy crap.
I'm telling you, you need to move your butt to Texas. Want to go into business together? We can't do it with me in Texas and you in Canada.
Yeah, I tried that once with American already.
Would that be lead nighting?
Yep. Hey, Leonard says I can replace Ellen.
Ellen DeGeneres?
Yep. Dennis says Charlestown is one of the best looking courthouses in Texas.
Man, we got a decent looking courthouse here in Gatesville, I reckon.
I don't even know what our courthouse looks like. I've never been to it.
I've been by ours. I only had to go once because that's where you get marriage license and that kind of crap.
Mimi's asking you, Charles, what would you
do?
Yeah, read it.
What would you do?
He was saying, yeah, he was asking you to read it.
Oh,
If I ever came to visit you at the same time.
no. If everyone came to visit at the same time.
Then I'd have probably 2 or 3 people here. Which I can handle.
Wes is going to sleep with you in your bed.
Ew.
Come on, we all heard the story about how you like to cuddle up to him.
Not publicly. That's a joke,
Yeah.
folks. I'm still mad at him because I told him to wear the pink tutu and he wore the green one.
Have you ever had a shovel sunshine?
A what sunshine, huh?
Have you ever had a shovel sunshine?
Nope.
Because there's so much of it down there.
You might like it. We even have AC down here.
I got AC up here.
Yeah, but you don't need it as much.
I got central air up here.
So do I. We have an indoor bathroom, contrary to
So do I.
stereotypes.
So do I. I got three of them.
Well, here you don't have to say A after everything.
Got the Texas Squirrel Saw Massacre. That's hilarious, Dale.
That is a little bit funny. I hate to say he's funny, but he's funny.
That would make that would make an awesome Halloween T-shirt. Dale, you got to design that now.
Texas Squirrel Saw Massacre. That's funny right there. It wouldn't scare a whole lot of people though. You'd probably have more luck massacring people by throwing the scroll saw at them than trying to cut them with it, because they'd have to be really patient and still.
Yeah, this internet's acting stupid.
I'm sorry. Oh, we just lost Herb. I saw in the corner of my eye. He disappeared.
It's a good thing he said that when he did then.
Yep. We have 15 people watching. If y'all have any comments or questions, feel free to ask them. Luckily, I got people here.
How did we get 15? I see 9 on YouTube and I got 2 on Facebook.
I see 4 on Facebook and 11 on YouTube. That could have been back, before the lag. I'm still seeing lag numbers because I'm on StreamYard.
You should send Dale over on YouTube saying you could form a squirrel saw commune down in Texas. Squirrel saw Jesus. Yeah.
Welcome back, Herb.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what's going on.
It's about time you come back. What happened to you?
I don't know. It just started flickering and then it just booted me off.
I
He
hate when
probably
that
had to
happens.
get all his cuss words out before he came back.
I was going to blame the cat, but he ain't nowhere around.
I just now got the Scrolling with Charlie Caesar's Palace on the
Yeah, it's so slow, eh?
totally, eh?
Oh, stop.
Or,
It just comes naturally. It's like
Sorry.
saying y'all.
yeah, sure.
That too.
Well, I only say y'all when it matters. I don't. I gotta untwist this blade a little bit, or I need to twist it a little bit. It's not facing the right direction for the clamp.
All y'all.
Yeah, all of y'all is more than 2 people. We got y'all and all y'all.
You know who I miss listening to is Jeff Foxworthy. Whatever happened to him?
Are you still around?
Yeah, he's not doing your
Blue
redneck
collar.
Gwen stuff though. Yeah,
Yeah.
blue collar comedy too.
My favorite of that group is Ron White, and then comes Bill Engvall. Every now and then, it's hard to stay with. I mean, humor wise, Larry the Cable Guy's funny, but his whole fake Southern accent gets a little old after a while.
Yeah, Ron White's probably in jail again.
I like Ron White. I like his dry wit.
Steve over on YouTube says somebody stole him.
Stole who? Herb?
I don't know. Oh yeah, maybe Herb.
And when you say
No.
Steve, which Steve is it?
Steve Combs.
Oh.
Well, how many Steves are over there? Honestly, Steve.
I don't know. I can't keep up because I'm multitasking.
I can't remember what show we were in. There was so many Steves. There's like 5 Steves in there. It's like unbelievable.
Steve Nealon, Steve Combs,
Yeah, Steve Ramsey.
my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl.
Too many to keep up with.
Yeah, sure.
Dennis says, "Where's your sign?" Lawrence comes back with, "Here's your sign."
Yeah, that's Bill Engvall. Yeah, I've always appreciated Ron White and Bill Engvall more than the other two, but the other two are funny.
Mimi Lord says, my daughter wants me to move to Texas. Not sure if Texas is ready for me.
By God, if it'll take me, it'll take you, Mimi.
That's not really promoting Texas now, is it, Charles?
I'm just saying, you got me on that one. I don't have a response.
Don't
We'll
feel
see.
bad. I was fixing to say the same thing.
Let's
All
see.
right,
Got
love you too.
so
No, I'm
Charles.
talking about being in Texas.
Charles, how many woodworkers do you know live in Texas? You, Russ, Herb.
Wesley, Jerry Brown, Michael Tipser. Oh God, I don't know.
And yeah, you know what I find ironic about that is there's not that many trees in Texas, is there?
Yeah, there is.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't it all? Isn't Texas just all oil rigs?
No, it's also not all desert. It's got cities and all kinds of stuff in it.
Well, I know it's got cities, but they're all built around the oil rigs, though, right?
No.
From all the pictures I see. Oh, and cattle. There's lots of cattle in Texas.
Most definitely. That is true. But as far as you and me going into business together, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to carry my fair share financially of helping it go. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
That was with all jokes aside. If we could go into business together, that'd be great because I can do what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not good at like advertising or going outdoors or.
Mr. Wayne the Wood Turner is in here.
Howdy,
Hey, Wayne. What's that?
Hello, Wayne.
We got these UK guys showing up now. Wonder what happened over there.
I don't know. They weren't all here last night, dagnabbit. But better late than never. John turned his camera off, so he might be.
I'm still here. I'm just eating.
Oh.
I just don't want, like, just in case it flashes to the camera. I don't want to see you with
Your
my
mouth
pulled pork sandwich right in my mouth. Like,
I remember back when Brian Summers or Brian Gidney used to do his live show all the time. He had this one guy that was sitting there eating a bag of chips, and that bag would be crinkling all over the place. That was back before we knew what proper hangout etiquette was, kind of thing. And I didn't know at the time. I didn't really think about it. I was crinkling up a Dr. Pepper bottle, and there was somebody talking, and they said, "Can you make any more noise?" Oh, sorry. I just didn't stop and think about it. Thinking is not my strong suit. And I'll drink to that.
I'm trying to think. I actually remember somebody that used to eat a bag of chips in every show.
I don't remember what his name was, but he was wearing. It wasn't John Schaffner, but
No.
he always had oxygen on.
Whatever happened to John?
I don't know. I hope he's still around. He's a good feller. Don't
So
have
you
a
never
single word to say about him.
Yeah.
Negative.
You never see him or Rick anywhere.
Rick who? Hutchison?
Yeah.
He's still on Facebook. I guess he doesn't do the live thing or stop getting invited. I don't know.
Does anyone remember Doug Henning? I remember Doug Henning, the magician.
Oh, no, I don't. Doesn't ring a bell.
I'm just talking about. I know Doug Henning, the magician. We're talking about a different Doug Henning. Oh.
What's with all the sound effects there, John?
My chair just dropped on me.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to stretch a little bit. Bear with me here. We'll get going again. We had 13 people watching. Feel free to comment a question.
Someday we should get all these turners in here to scroll something for you.
Let's see if we've gained any subscribers. Nope. But that's all right. Doesn't have to happen.
We need to get some more thumbs up going on that YouTube page there, though.
That's quite all right. Not everybody likes the old Charlie man.
No, they're not here for you, Charlie. They're here for me.
Okay, well, whatever.
They're here for the John and Herb commentary hour.
And 2 people gave me a thumbs down thinking it'll make me cry. That's quite all right. I don't worry about stuff like that.
Dennis thinks his meds are messing up his spelling. No, it's not. It's not your meds, Dennis. Oh, did you lose any subscribers yet tonight?
Not yet.
You gotta check your analytics for that, though, don't you?
See, every now and then, for the sake of conversation, I'll look at the thumbs downs, but it almost never happens. I average about 1 to 3 on some live streams, but sometimes people do it just to try to get a reaction out of you. But I don't react to it, besides the fact that I'm talking about it right now.
Yeah.
Because you don't even have to watch a video to thumbs down. The minute it starts to play, you hit pause and thumbs down, boom, done.
Wayne over on YouTube says he finds scrolling very relaxing.
Me too.
Steve agrees with him.
Yep. I agree with him too. Mention me.
Yes, Charles does too.
Yes, I wanted to hear my name on the internet. Welcome back, Herb.
I'm here.
Yeah, we can tell because the TV. If you hear TV in the background, that's how you know Herb is not muted. And that was a playful dig, not an actual dig.
Oh, got some rain happening again tonight.
That's wonderful.
That's why the chat's slow.
Why is chat slow?
John's getting that rain up yonder.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not why.
Now, I'm going to go back to the beginning of this cut. People might be wondering why, since I have a spiral. But number one, I'm going practically straight up, and I can't see the line because the blade's there. And I like to push cut rather than pull cut. It's not required. It's just a preference of mine.
I find that when I pull cut on mine, my blade has a tendency to pop out of the bottom holder.
Yeah, and that's
too much tension.
Especially a lot of the clamping systems on scroll saws these days will do that too. I love the clamping system on the Hegner.
Yeah.
It never pops out. Sometimes it'll break right at the clamp, but not because of popping out of the clamp.
I heard you mention before you had to preload those, though, right?
Yeah. And I'll show you an example of one here in a second. To my knowledge, this clamping system is specific to Hegner. But yeah, the more of these you buy, the more blades you can have preloaded. That's why I'm able to add blades so quickly. You just tighten down this on there. But even with flat-ended spirals, the flat ends aren't always aimed the same direction because it clamps in there. It's got to be aimed this way. So the top has to be aimed that way too because the upper clamp is the same way.
Oh, okay.
So that's why every now and then I have to untwist them a little bit. Even though they're flat-ended, it works on most scroll saws, but for a Hegner, sometimes you still got to untwist it slightly. But the blade changes very, very quick, and it never slips out of there. So that's why I like it so much.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of slippage.
Yep.
Dale over on YouTube is like, because Wayne mentioned he finds watching scrolling relaxing, right? So Dale said, Wayne, is that why you fall asleep watching me?
That's funny.
Nah, Dale, that's just because when you do your shows, that's usually Wayne's nap time. I'll try to catch their shows in the morning. I was watching Mark the Gentleman Turner on Sunday morning. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh, why am I up? All right, I told Mark I'd be here to watch him.
Yeah, it is one plus besides just getting to support other people in the community is if you can't sleep, you have something to watch that's in real time. You don't feel like you're alone in the world when you're awake and nobody else is.
Is that right, Herb?
You are correct.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if we were doing this back in the '80s, though? How many, like how many shows would be so progressive right now?
Yeah, except the 80s didn't have the internet.
I said if it did.
Okay.
Mm.
You remember back when comedians could joke about anything and not get angry letters and cancel culture? Don Rickles would never make it these days.
Do you remember when you could beat your kids? I do. I was
Yeah,
one of them.
I was too. I don't like the term beat, but yeah, I get it. I get it.
A whooping. I don't know.
Yeah,
I would just
whooping.
say-
Yeah, it
sorry,
worked.
so-
I got
sorry. Do you remember? I remember a time when children were disciplined properly.
Yep.
Yeah, you better
Johnny.
not come back with the small switch either.
Yeah. Well, my dad used a belt, so we didn't have to worry about switches. No, Johnny, go in timeout. No, Johnny, stop rioting. Just saying. Okay, we got 3 more cuts on the barn, then we're going to start in on these riders here, by God. You're welcome.
Riders on the storm.
Or Ghost Riders in the sky, except they're on the ground.
Ghost Riders in the sky.
Yep. That's been done by a few people, hasn't it?
I don't know.
Sons of Pioneers and somebody else. Johnny Cash. I don't know. Don't get me the line. Now, the reason why I'm pole cutting now is the pilot hole was in the middle of the groove here. Y'all are being too quiet. What trouble are you getting into?
Nothing.
I'm just still trying to figure out what's going on.
Me too.
I was on this tablet earlier, now it won't let me sign in.
Dagnabbit. Don't you love technology?
I don't know it.
Dale just posted a quote onto the YouTube page there. And the quote is from 2800 BC. So quite a long time ago, right? And basically it says, our earth is degenerating in these later days. There are signs that the world is speedily coming to an end. Bribery and corruption are common. Children no longer obey their parents. Every man wants to write a book, and the end of the world is evidently approaching. That's pretty bad that was over 4,000 years ago.
Does it end with scroll on?
No.
Dang it. I wanted to be part of history. Then again, if it ended with scroll on, I'd be accused of copying them. The scroll on is mine. I want royalties until I die, or even after I die. So if I ever pass away, John, you got to promise me you'll end every live stream with scroll on. That's in memory of Charlie.
Well, at least I'll have a sign-off line then.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I don't think I got one now. I'm like, bye.
Toodles.
I should start them off with "Hello, everybody."
Yeah, just steal everybody's tagline. Oh,
Seems like you need some more Dr. Pepper to get rid of your burps there. Hiccups. Hiccup burps.
something. Oh, diddly.
Diddly do.
Something like that.
Lawrence is asking how I take my pallets apart. How do I take my pallets apart? Actually, I don't take apart a lot of pallets. I use more crating, and basically they're all like 1x6s, and it's all brand new wood, but it's weathered from being in the trucks and on the truck and in our backyard and everything else. I just take them apart with a hammer, and basically I just got staples left. I just cut them out. But when I do take apart pallets, I just use a sawzall, cut the boards off, and then run them through the planer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I have a planer, but I've never used it. I've never used it once. It's a win. W-E-N. Go ahead.
Does it go?
I don't know. I've
no.
never turned it on.
That's an airplane.
Yeah, I just now saw Wayne and Steve's comment about relaxing scrolling. That's how bad the delay is. That was at 7:41 p.m., so it is a 10-minute delay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. That's bad.
I am so glad. So glad y'all are here, because people would think I was ignoring that crap out of them for 10 minutes.
Well, thank you, Charles.
You're welcome.
Oh, says you got 3 watching on Facebook, but there has not been any comments since maybe since you was moving to Texas.
Yeah, we got 13 over on Facebook.
I show 2 on Facebook, 11 on YouTube, but it
All right,
fluctuates.
sorry. I'm showing 13 on YouTube.
Yeah, it fluctuates out. I'm sure the count is delayed as well. Whew. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's a message for you, Herb.
Well, I'll share it with the class.
I can right now.
So, Mimi just posted over on Facebook that she got told by a 2-year-old to shut her mouth, and all she can do to tell him is to not say that, and she doesn't like it, and it's not nice.
Yeah.
Now, what she wants to do is wash his mouth out with soap.
And when nobody was looking, she backhanded him across the room.
Now, I remember growing up, and we used to have to bite the soap, or my mom or dad would drag it across our bottom teeth so you know you had soap in your mouth. And then my dad got smart, and he used liquid soap after we started spitting it out. Because liquid soap doesn't leave your mouth very long.
I never got soap. I just got in trouble. I was either spanked with a belt or I was grounded for God knows how long. I'm not saying I was grounded a lot, but I would name the bumps on my ceiling, and I got down to nickname.
Dave over on YouTube was wondering what the collective noun for scroll sawers is.
The what is?
Collective noun. Like a gaggle of geese and a murder of crows.
Oh.
What would you call a group of scroll sawers?
I don't know, because they're all over the world, so it's not unique to Texas or UK or anywhere else. So I don't know. I don't have a clever answer to that.
Sorry about that, fellas.
It's all good.
I figured as soon as I took a bite of that sandwich, somebody would comment.
You know, a group of crows is called a murder. I think that's
Yep.
kind of cool.
Yep.
Group of baboons is called a congress. There's no irony there.
Wayne says it's called a break.
one more barn cut, not counting over here, and then we'll get on the riders.
Lawrence
Yay.
over on YouTube saying his mama would use a teaspoon, or make you cut your own switch.
I never had to use a switch. Of course, we didn't live in the country. Yeah. I just now got Maple Tree Studios. Wayne, is that way you fall asleep during watching me? Wow. For that reason alone, if both of y'all have to go, I'm gonna have to end the live stream when y'all go, so I'm not 20, 30, 45 minutes behind on everybody.
It's only 7 o'clock. See, now it's my normal time for coming out to the shop. See, I've already been on here for, how long have you been doing this for?
About
an hour 45. See, I'm way ahead of my time already.
Yay.
Mimi says, friends, a group of scrollers.
Aw. For the most part, yes. But there's even butt nuggets in the scrolling community, and some would say I'm one of them, but worst problems to have.
I hope that was me.
That's how I know when my blade's getting slightly dulled, I'm trying to use it to get waves out of the line, and it's taking longer than usual, but it still cuts.
Dale and Wayne are saying a group of scroll saws should be called a pattern.
Ooh. Neato.
The Dennis is coming up. He says scroll dusters. Dennis G.
Scroll duster, or duster of scrolls. Scrollers. You know what I mean. Dang it. Don't make me talk. Come on now.
Talking is hard.
I know. But I try my best, as you can tell. I'm practicing all the time.
That's what she said.
You. Family friendly.
That was good. That was family friendly.
I
You're
know.
talking.
Only butterflies and puppies here, buddy. All right, Herb, why'd you move my dang pilot hole?
Lawrence has a question over on YouTube. Does anyone make dovetails on scroll saw?
I did once, and there's a video of it on my channel. Making dovetails with a scroll saw. You're welcome.
I made finger joints on the scroll saw once.
I made a mess on scroll saw once. I've cut hamburger meat on the scroll saw.
I hope it was frozen.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I saw a video last week. Who was it? Richard Zametti?
No idea.
He made a like, okay. Have you ever made a wooden chain?
No.
Okay, so okay. I've made a wooden chains before, and you use a scroll saw and files and sanders and everything else. So he made this chain out of a out of like a length of sausage.
Alrighty then. That's just weird.
Oh, maybe it was Bobby Duke. It was one of them. I can't remember who it was. It was hilarious though.
Yeah, you can scroll pretty much anything that's cuttable. Yeah, I just now got Mimi Lord's comment about being told to shut up by a 2-year-old. 2-year-old.
Yeah. Wow.
Erp. Well, the lag is going down because it used to be 10 minutes. Now it's 7 minutes.
Lawrence says, I don't have a credit card or debit. Is that supposed to be out in the open chat? I'm not sure.
Well, at least he didn't give the number or the PIN number. Well, of course, he doesn't have them to give.
Yeah.
Whew. Y'all are being too quiet.
Nobody's chatting. Nobody
Yeah,
has any questions.
we can talk just to talk.
Talk, just talk.
Yeah,
But can you walk the walk?
not while I'm in a stool.
Are you supposed to walk this way?
Talk this way? I don't know.
Wish I could walk that way.
Walk like a man, talk like a man. You know, there's something wrong with that song, by the way.
Because he doesn't sound like a man.
Yeah, exactly.
I like Frank Valley and the Four Tops. Or not the Four Tops. What is it? Frankie Valley and something. I just went blank. Four
I don't
Seasons?
know.
What the hell were they?
I thought it was.
Dale over on YouTube's got a question. What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow?
No clue. And I'm
Well-
not ashamed for not knowing that.
The question I have in response to that is it an African or European swallow?
Maybe the key word is unladen.
No, it's a Monty Python
Oh,
joke.
okay. I didn't get that. I just wanted to sound like I'm a good thinker. What was it? Frankie Valley and something, wasn't it? And the Four Seasons?
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
Thank you. Whew, diddly. We're going to stretch a tiny bit more, her.
See, Dale, we're trying to keep this family friendly. I can't say that on the air.
Yeah.
How many points did that deer have? Oh, 35. Lawrence says.
Yes, it was the Four Seasons, Charles.
Thank you, sir.
How can I figure that out? Duh, you stand in front of a laptop, dummy. I'm not always the brightest crayon in the box.
Me neither, sir. I'm that little giblet of crayon that nobody uses anymore.
Sorry, I missed that. What?
He said he's not the brightest crayon sometimes, and I said I'm that little giblet of crayon that nobody uses anymore.
A giblet of crayon? You call it a giblet of crayon?
That was just the word I came up with suddenly.
Is it a Texas term?
Little bitty, I don't know, just a little paste, dagnabbit.
I like giblets.
All right, that's illegal in 3 states. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I'm sure it's illegal somewhere because this world's so tolerant.
Oh, here's a question. Here's a Scroll Talk question for you.
Yay!
Josh has a question. Why did you
Yes.
cut the roof of the barn out already?
Because I wanted to. That must be Josh Grover and not Josh Rhodes.
Yeah.
That's a shocker right there.
John Nave just joined the group. Hello, John. How's it going tonight?
Hello, John. Hello.
Chuck hates it when you mention pizza, Dennis.
Well,
Dennis is having pizza for dinner.
dang it. It's not fair. Okay, this is the first time since I've ever done live streams that I've been held for review twice.
With because we're singing in the background.
I don't know. That's just weird because I went through the review process and it got another one. Oh well. Thank you, YouTube. We love you.
So, talking about going for review and copyright and everything else, I don't know. Dale might know the answer to this question. Okay, how is it you can't play a song on YouTube on your video, but you can do a cover of a song for a video?
Because you're doing the audio, and that's pretty much it.
But their music is playing in the background. All you're doing is singing their song, their music. That you're singing their music to your song, to their song.
Well, I got a copyright thing a long time ago when I sang Marina Del Rey by George Strait on my channel, and it got a copyright strike because I said, well, I paid for the karaoke music. They said, well, it was BMI, blah, blah, bull stank. So it happens to some people. Yeah, and some people that have musician channels will get copyright strikes, and if they're singing with it, sometimes they get copyright strikes. It's just they need to start using people and not stupid computers algorithm crap.
Dennis is taking off. He says, "Scroll on, catch you later."
Thank you for being here, sir.
Take care, Dennis.
Josh Grover says, coming in like a wrecking ball."
Yep. And that's another lovely song stuck in my head. And that's when Josh got his evil grin in his head. Whoops. At least on my screen, we have 15 people watching. It says 3 on YouTube. 3 on Facebook, 12 on YouTube.
Yeah, it says 11 right now on YouTube.
Went to 14. Yeah, 15. Do I hear 20?
So Dale's answer back is the system is geared to assume infringement, and if it is a match to you, have to demonstrate you have rights.
Well, rights don't matter to some people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's easier to prove your innocence than prove your guilt.
It's easier to ask forgiveness than acceptance. I don't know.
Something like that. I think you mean easier to ask for forgiveness than ask permission or something like that.
No, I just do what I need to do.
Okay.
I do what I want.
When my wife lets me.
Yeah. Steve Combs says, review this.
Yeah. I definitely don't do these live streams for money, so it's frustrating that it's held for review, just, for the principle of it, but I'm not here for the royalties of YouTube money because, it takes a heck of a lot more than what I do to get that. I do it because it's fun to do, and I'm more motivated when people are watching, blah, blah, bull thing. And I'm more likely to stick with it longer when people are watching.
Dennis G's taken off. Did I already mention that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Of course I did.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Of course. Certainly. Here. Whew, diddly. Thank you, Josh, for getting that stupid song stuck in my head, although he probably referring to the picture of me done by
he was. He was. Wow, I don't have YouTube on my tablet. What?
Why not?
No, I do. I just had to find the proper button for it.
Okay. We just hit 2 hours. You're welcome.
Yay, 2 hours.
Yay! I am getting tired, but I'm going to try to stick it out for a while. Because I tried that power nap earlier, and apparently it wasn't enough. Being too quiet, what are you doing wrong?
Nothing. Dennis is like, wow, 120 minutes.
Wow.
Wow. Ooh, yeah.
Or if you want to sound like, what's his face, Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow, that's a long time. Wow. That's the only impression I can do of him is the word wow. That's pretty much it. Yep.
When do we ever do it? Oh, Josh Grover's like, hey, when did we ever do anything wrong? Dennis says every day.
Only every time. But when you, regarding the thumbs downs, when you share to a bunch of groups, the odds are you're going to get them because I do have haters. But I'm not one of those people who gets butthurt by them. So it's kind of a waste of time. But yes, I'm giving them the attention they want by bringing it up, but oh well. Some people are so petty, they'll give you a thumbs down before the show even starts. Says more about them than the person getting the thumbs downs, just saying.
Wayne over on Facebook says the internet's playing up with him, so he's on a hotspot on his phone right now. And Dale has a sign off for me.
Okay.
Remember, you don't have to be a lumberjack to work with wood.
All right. Whatever works. Drink break. Let's pretend I broke a blade or something.
Well, I don't know if I can use that, Dale. Is that copyrighted already? Is it going to be infringement if I use it now because you wrote it on his page under your words?
Well, I've already written it down and sent it to the copyright office. Thank you, Dale.
Oh, was that Dr. Pepper break?
Whew. I wonder what once I'm done with this project, I wonder what I'll do for live streams.
I had that question last night because I got to get Carrie out here to redo my to-do list because I'm so lazy I can't write stuff down myself. But she knows what projects have to get done, right?
But you have been doing a good job of saying what platform you're reading from. I had actually forgotten about requesting that, but you've been doing it. So even I wasn't paying attention to me.
Dale says 1 pence per use, John. Charles is infringing now. I'll send you a license. Thanks, Dale. Appreciate that.
Yeah, there ain't nothing showing up on either one of my devices.
Hey, Herb. Welcome back.
Well, you're welcome to sit here and watch if you want to, Herb. So now, John, you got to cover two platforms. But don't worry, it will reflect on your paycheck.
Lawrence says he's been seeing where Pennsylvania, I'm guessing Pennsylvania, is having a lumber shortage right now.
Well, on a serious note, John, if you don't mind covering both platforms, since...
Yeah, I heard you. I got it.
I was just making sure.
I got it.
All right.
It says Herb is watching over on Facebook right now.
Yay.
That's funny because I ain't even got Facebook
Yeah,
open.
it says Herb is watching on Facebook. Yeah.
Even Facebook's lagging, apparently. Y'all are going to notice I skipped this cut because one of my Brads is right there. So, just like I
Brad.
skipped it way over here. Holding the stack together, so we don't want to cut those till last.
Are you sure it's Brad, not Kyle?
Something like that. I also have brad nails in this part of this horse, so that won't be cut yet.
Josh has a serious question
Oh, Lord.
over
Yes,
on
you can
YouTube.
Yes, you can make me 2 more frames
No.
for this.
When you guys cut, do you cut with scrap to right? Oh, do you cut with your scrap to the right or left of the blade?
I always not really a left or a right. I just cut to the inside of the line.
Yeah, that's like with spiral blade. Yeah, it sort of depends on what you're cutting though. But like for spirals with most of your patterns, I just cut on the inside to my line. So
Yeah. On a serious note, Josh, message me what you would charge me to make 2, and I want to pay you. Message me what you would charge me to make 2 frames because I have 2 of these stack cut, and I will give you exact dimensions as soon as I'm not live, but you'll have to write to me and remind me. But it's about 3 feet wide by about 2 feet tall, but that's not exact measurements. But if you can go off of that guesstimation and give me a quote for 2 barnwood frames like you did on the John Wayne, I'd really appreciate it. I will pay you for it. Just please message me on Facebook, even if it's right now. If he says free, y'all are my witnesses, but I am not asking you to do it for free, and you don't have to include glass or anything.
Dennis
Because last
says,
time, when he sent the
Dennis-
John Wayne, he sent glass with it, and it broke all to hell in the mail. Go ahead.
Dennis says, did you know they make plastic Brad nails?
Did not. That's just weird. I thought Dennis had to go. Not that I want him to. I just thought he left. If you mean Dennis Goodson.
No, wood end.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Dennis.
Dennis Goodson's left already.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Yeah, Josh says he'll message you.
Thank you, sir.
Getting pretty quiet over on the Facebook over there.
Yeah, it's generally quieter than YouTube. And Josh, if you don't mind, include the shipping cost in there, or however you want to price it, so that whenever I send you money, it covers all of it.
Well, yeah, Dennis, I'm looking up those plastic brad nails. So the composite plastic brad nails, but you have to buy a certain nailer for it. You can't use it in regular nailers.
What benefit is there to plastic brads?
You can cut through them.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. That's neat.
Like you can cut through them; they won't rust. You can use them on outdoor projects, right?
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Well, they even make plastic composite nails too that you can hammer right in.
Did not know that.
Yeah, they got like a double wedge on them. So basically, you can drill a pilot hole first, then hammer it down. And it's got like little teeth on the bottom edge of it. It's kind of cool.
Nice. I need to make plastic scroll saw blades. I'm kidding.
Could you imagine? You know what? I'm gonna look that up now.
Yeah, because just know you heard it here first. So if somebody comes out with it, they copied me, and we could also do a class action lawsuit on behalf of Charlie, because I need teeth. According to my account, we have 13 people watching, 10 on YouTube, 3 on Facebook.
Apparently, you use the plastic nails and brads for CNCs. Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah,
Dale says he uses them.
I didn't even know they existed. I'm surprised they don't crack when they get nailed.
Well, that's why you gotta buy the special nailer for it, though, right?
I guess. Whoops. Just a sec, Jamie. I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
What? Jamie's gonna let me in. Let me in there, he says.
Ladies and
Oh.
gentlemen,
I got thunder lately.
well,
Thunder is my
he
friend.
has Maple Tree Studios there. Or Maple Tree something. I can't see that far. What does that
Maple-
say?
Maple Tree Studios wannabe.
Oh. How you doing over there, Jamie?
I'm all good. I'm all good.
Well, that's good. Thank you for
Still-
being here,
You're
sir.
still awake? Still awake, Jamie?
Time to mess this show up.
That's funny right there. Time to mess this show up. I don't need much help doing that, but
We,
I'm
we,
glad
we,
to know you're so excited to be able to do so. That's flattering.
we should send links out to everybody then.
Right. So what we're doing today, are we teaching or are we just messing about?
No, both.
Scrolling and chatting, but yeah, there hadn't been any much teaching yet.
Right.
But-
Do you want me to start teaching you then, Charles?
Well, here's how you scroll and get thumbs downs and stuff. That you're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Wayne
Yep.
says, JP, that should be Wayne the Woodturner wannabe.
By the way,
Wayne the Woodturner
Jamie, I don't
can't
know,
scroll.
just so you know, Jamie, if and when you choose to follow comments consistently, YouTube and Facebook are way behind, or StreamYard is way behind YouTube and Facebook. So you have to actually be on that platform to get the
So I'm only on YouTube at the moment. So
Alright.
if John wants to keep up with Facebook, I can probably keep up with YouTube.
I
I
appreciate that.
I can keep up with Facebook. That's not a problem.
Yeah, at one point, Jamie, it was literally 10 minutes behind.
So, over on Facebook, by the way, Mimi's asking, when ordering blades, how many gross do you order at a time?
I don't remember. 3 to 5.
You buy yours by the gross, though?
I buy my what?
You
By
buy
the
your
gross,
blades by
yeah.
the gross?
Because when I'm on a scrolling kick, I go through a lot of them, or I want to have backup. I don't want to run out, like I'm very dangerously close to doing. But I don't have any money, so there's that. My wife has money because Jamie did that super chat and said this is for Karen. I want to make sure this gets to Karen or something like that. That was pretty funny.
I'm still waiting for that foot picture.
Oh, I'll let her know if I can remember. That's funny because she'll probably do it.
Out of curiosity, Charles, how come you cut apart that roof first?
I don't know. Out of curiosity, why you want to push my buttons? You and Josh Grover have been near each other too much. Y'all can both kiss on it right there. I tell you what. I've done explained it 2,320 times, and I have no regrets. I don't think.
No regrets.
Ooh, that's funny. All right, got to stretch a little bit, and then we'll get back going. Does anybody have a question for the guy that talks funny? That would be Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Combs says, I think Play School has plastic scroll saw blades. My first scroll saw.
I'm looking up that price, and apparently it's $335 just for the nailer. But you have to make sure you get the right nailer, like pin nailer, brad nailer, or finishing nailer for the size that you want to use.
Yeah.
What was wrong with a hammer?
We're talking about plastic composite or pin nails, brad nails.
Ah, gotcha.
I didn't even know they existed until today. We learned something from John Cousins, or was it
Oh
Dale?
yeah, I know. Yeah, you can cut straight through them.
Dale says he uses them.
I didn't even know that.
It must be a UK thing, right?
I got my brad nailer from a pawn shop. It's electric, not air, it's never failed me.
Yeah.
Julie Foster's watching over on Facebook. Hello, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
Enjoy the show. That's lots of questions, though.
I like questions. Besides, where were you on September 23rd of 2019? I'm kidding. I totally made that up as I went.
What happened then?
Nothing. I don't know if anything happened, but if something did, that's very ironic that I chose that date.
What date?
September 23rd, 2018.
Jamie's going to Google it
So am I.
or start a rumor.
I want to know where Charles was on November 22nd, 1963.
I was not born yet, sir.
Yeah, apparently.
I was born June 12th, 1970 at 7:23 a.m. on a Tuesday. Camp Kui, Okinawa.
That's what they all said.
Oh. Well, I started it.
Dale said, "Did I mishear that? Pawn shop or pawn shop?" He said pawn shop, Dale.
Pawn.
David from Portal Woodwork says, "What the Sam hell is going on here?"
That's his way of saying, I'm in the room.
Josh Grover says, "Why did you cut the roof already?"
Because I wanted to.
John Nay says, "I think he said pawn shop."
Pawn. P-A-W-N. You wascally webbits.
You Wesley Rampant Rabbit. How you doing, Mr. David Jones?
Yeah, if you find a Brad nailer in a porn shop, then you found a weird fetish.
Painful one.
Hi, my name is Brad.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to finish the rest of that line.
Yeah.
Oh, matron.
Scroll Master Jamie Page.
Yep.
No, he's cheating on us with Turners.
No, I'm just taking the hiatus.
Hiatus.
Yeah. As soon as my workshop's done and I've got Dale's old scroll saw.
Oh, I didn't know you were getting it. Or are you being facetious?
No, I'm getting it.
Okay, cool. What is it? Oh, I think he told us. I don't remember what it was.
EX21.
Right. Nice.
That's a very nice saw.
Yes, I have an EX30, but it's already been sold back to Jerry Brown that sold it to me. Go ahead.
Truth is, I'll probably end up doing a pattern before I end up getting it.
Nice, nice.
In actual fact, I've already got a pattern ready to that I've already cut that I just need to do a little bit of filming on.
Nice.
Hey, Jamie, I was razzing Charles last night about saying aluminium.
Aluminium. Yeah, he can't say it right, and he says I sound funny.
Yeah, I know. Charles just says aluminum.
Aluminum.
I was in my laboratory messing with aluminium.
You mean laboratory?
Laboratory, not laboratory.
I drink my Dr. Pepper out of an aluminum can.
Well, I don't talk like that. And I drink out of plastic. Well, Jamie's getting better. He used to sound like Kermit the Frog when he was trying to talk Southern.
I'm gonna go get me a steak and some sweet tea.
Oh, God. If only I had teeth. That's the best steak I've ever gummed in my life.
I've got some right here if you want to borrow them.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were going another direction. No, I'm good. Oh, okay.
His underpants are aluminium.
I'm going to text my wife and tell her you want your foot picture, see how she responds. She'll probably just say LOL, bull stank. But...
Yeah, it's not just a foot picture of them.
What do you want then, if it's family friendly?
Yeah, I best not say then.
Okay.
sweet tea, not teeth. Even I say teeth with a F. Not a. You could just tell Karen to come out here and sit on the panel. You know what? I could just tell her.
Oh, you're friends with her, aren't you? Well, she doesn't always have Facebook open, so I'm texting her. But you can try.
Jamie's just gonna call her.
Oh,
Yeah, I could do that.
I was just kidding.
well, you can call. You can call.
I'll
You can
just call. Yeah, I'll just call her directly.
So you can call people from Facebook.
Oh, Lawrence is taking off.
Dag
Good
nabbit.
night, folks. Good night, folks. And
Take it
prayers.
easy, Lawrence.
She just said okay. I don't mean that. If that mean, I don't know if that means she's taking it seriously or if she's blowing me off because she's in the
I'll
middle of
let
the
you
game.
know. I'll let you know.
Night, night, Laurie. Dale says.
Whew, okay, I'm gonna start scrolling here directly.
You're gonna start scrolling again.
Yeah, that's what I
Unbelievable.
just said. Yep.
You know, at the beginning of your stream, you're saying we don't make fun or jokes of beginners who want to learn stuff, and I agree with that. But we do make fun of the professionals, air quotes by the way, like you and Jamie and Dale and all the other guys, right?
I never noticed that. I never noticed. Y'all have always
Yep.
been so dang friendly to me.
We always make fun.
Yeah.
She was serious.
About what?
The feet.
She sent you the fake picture?
Yeah, look. Put me on screen.
You're on the screen. Oh, you kissed it, son. For the record, folks, that's not my wife. Dang you, Jimmy. I'm Jimmy. That's just wrong on so many levels. So, I'm glad I was watching when you showed it. Otherwise, people think, my God, what is he married to, a troll? Wow.
They were the nicer ones, or the two I was going to pick.
That's troubling. Very troubling.
You should have knew he was going to do that to you.
That's pretty sick, mister. Yeah, I should have known, but I thought maybe she'd do it just to be funny because she's like that.
Oh dear. See you later, Wayne.
Good night, Wayne.
Good night, sir. Thank you for watching or napping.
Take it easy, Wayne.
Wayne the Woodturner's doing a lunchtime live tomorrow for anyone in the UK that's possibly still awake at this time. Or if someone's a very, very early riser.
For everybody in Mountain Time, that's 6:30 in the morning.
I'm waiting for a response from my wife, is why I haven't started scrolling yet. Again.
Have I got you worried now?
No, I'm not worried at all.
Dennis says, sorry to say that looks like wife's feet.
That's funny. She says she'll be there, but she won't be on long because she's already taken her contacts out, which usually means she's going to bed, and she doesn't usually go to bed this early. She's just been keeping weird hours too.
Yes, Josh, it's approximately 24 by 36.
That's approximate. I don't have an exact measurement for you because, well, why don't I get the damn tape measure? Genius.
I think it was like 23 and 7/8, right?
I don't remember, but I do know the back one's ever so slightly not as tall. So I'll have to admit, oh, wow, I got two people down there waiting. Who the hell's over there? Ladies and gentlemen, this is my wife, Russ.
Hey, watch your stinking mouth.
Hey,
Hello,
Ross. How's it
Russ.
going, buddy?
All right, man.
I don't know who that
How you doing?
Better late than never, I say.
car
That
that
says Carl that kills people.
Carl,
Carl.
that kills people.
Kills people. Yep.
Hello,
is Russ?
everybody.
Russ, who is that?
Ooh.
It's your wife.
Oh, that's my wife? I can't see you.
That's Karen.
I see a black.
I've already gone to. I was just laying in bed watching Lucifer on Netflix, and now I'm covered in cats. Of course, you can't.
Okay. Well, Jamie wants to see your feet. Is there a way you can do that?
No,
You don't want
you
to.
don't, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
That's the only request I'll ask her to fill.
Yeah, right.
You don't have to do that.
What? I guess I don't get the reference. What do you mean by car that kills people?
Carl.
It's from a TV show, isn't it?
Llamas
It's,
with
on
hats.
YouTube, it's what is it?
Llamas with
Llamas
hats.
and hats.
Never heard of that, but all right, whatever works for y'all.
It's
Me neither,
hilarious.
man.
I didn't expect you to be in bed this early, darling, or I wouldn't have been bugging you.
Oh, it's fine. Like I said, I won't be on long.
But you know how Jamie is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I knew you were going to bed, I would stop scrolling a while ago.
Irresistible.
The other day, I don't know, I think it was the other day or yesterday, but I gave the link and Jamie said, I'm not coming on unless my Karen's going to be there.
Aw.
Yeah, it is what it is.
She rolls her eyes when I say that because she's tired of me. Hey, do something without me. My God. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh. All right, folks. So that
Yeah.
heavenly voice you're hearing is not Jamie. It is my wife. And thank you for being here as well, Russ.
The second heavily voice is mine, though.
The demonic voice is mine.
Over in Facebook land, Jake Thompson's watching, and
Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it.
and if Jamie wants to finish with his YouTube comments,
My YouTube comments. Portal said, Dennis said, bye, Steve. And Portal said, why did you let that dang router loving squid in here? And he said, hashtag Team Router sucks. I thought I'd just put in there.
I'm going to disagree with that.
That's funny right there.
And then Dennis says, wife is cool, needs to go. So take it easy, Dennis.
Dennis has to head on.
John Nave said, hey, Russ. And Dennis said, hey, Russ. And
And I
Steve
said,
Hey,
Coombs
Russ,
said-
and bye, Russ.
Steve Coombs said he's off to bed as well.
I just had to let you read those ones from Portal.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I'm one of those hybrids, man. I take the CNC and I also take the scroll saw. Like them both.
Jamie started cheating on us with Turner, so you're not the only one, Russ.
Not the only one that goes both ways.
Yeah,
Russ, have you ever met Karen, my
I
wife?
have.
Okay.
Long time ago. I told you when she used to do your original show.
Yeah. That was back when she loved me enough to be around me a lot more often. Just
I
kidding,
know.
love.
I know the feeling, brother. I know the feeling.
I could just about tolerate you.
Just about.
I only agreed to do this show because there's a monitor between us.
I didn't understand what he said.
That's good. I said,
It's probably the English accent.
It's probably, yeah, okay.
I think the saw is just loud enough. I can't quite make out what most of y'all are saying.
I said I love you, Charles.
No, you didn't, but okay, I love you too. I know you too well. I mean, I know you'd been a little bit tired, my love, but it's very rare for you to go to bed this early.
Yeah, well, I was just watching some TV and chilling out for a bit. Maybe
And the
just-
cat.
And the cat, yep, me and the cats.
Ow, 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 I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough.
Want to see my car?
No, I'm good. Yeah,
Just threw him off.
I think Karen gets that one.
I do.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you what, that David Jones got it in for me today, man. Woo!
At least Jamie's gonna suck your out, lover. Amen, brother, amen.
Oh Lord,
Who's crinkling?
me.
That's one demerit.
All right, I'm gonna just sit here and watch.
You just got a
Fiddling with his router bits.
a half cent decline in your pay. I'd have people lining up to be on the panel if I paid them to be here. Some of them have to be paid in order to be here.
Aussie Man's on.
Hang
Hey,
on,
Aussie man.
you don't pay everybody else.
No,
Evening, Bill. How you doing, Bill?
I'm the only one that pays you for me to be here.
you're not wrong. Although $5 of it went to my wife.
Yeah, you still got £1.
Yeah, I need to have her on more often. I'll make a better income. See, babe, you're the reason I'm broke.
Yeah, right.
You love me too? Aw.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here. By God. She loves me so much she encourages me to stay in the shop for hours. Go ahead.
I was just going to reply to Josh. I said, I don't know what I did to Portal, but you've been on me for the last couple of weeks.
David said Josh is a squid thing.
Both Navy guys.
I hate it when I got a full panel and it's dead quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was just surprised to see Jamie come in.
Me too.
We're just happy to see the blade moving and the thing making noise, because normally you just sit and talk.
Well, by God, I'm human. See, Russ is trying to deflect the smack talk over to me. I've been getting my share of it, by God.
As a Josh don't like squids. Oh well. I is one.
Awkward silence.
Yeah.
That's when you're supposed to scroll.
I'm trying to find the
Yeah.
stupid pilot hole. Family friendly. I was trying to scroll. I just somebody keeps moving all the pilot holes I'm looking for. Wow,
I
man.
gotta have something to
You
do.
pay me better and I wouldn't do it. Hey man, look at that. Got a super chat for Karen to be a permanent panel member.
Oh, is that right?
Well, I have
Yeah.
a delay on my end, so I don't know if it even showed up.
But it has on my side.
Yeah, so
As on my side.
what that means is Karen's getting $2 for the night for showing up for 5 minutes of work.
And not even talking much. Well, am I to assume it's from Jamie?
Yes.
And I've been here for 2.5 hours and I got nothing.
Don't feel bad. I run the show and I get nothing. I'm kidding.
So obviously it's not who you know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. It's who's prettier than you.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
And it's not hard to be prettier than me, but she is plumb gorgeous. So gorgeous you couldn't even see her when she was on camera.
Stop brown nosing.
Hey, I'm married. I have to be.
Oh, there you go. There's some more. There's another $5 from Dale.
Is it
Karen,
is it
hashtag Karen for host.
Oh,
believe it or not, she might end up resenting that because she likes her games. Say, honey, I'm sorry that they like me more, but no.
You get enough super chats. Have you ever seen Dale set up? I control his cameras from my house.
Well, I only have one webcam, and I ain't smart enough to set all that up. But y'all probably have to pay hundreds of dollars to get my wife to want to be on the panel every time, because she stays in the house to avoid me. I'm kidding. She's a gamer.
Dream on, baby. Dream on.
I was just trying to bribe. I'm sorry.
Actually, Charles, since those are in English pounds, you're actually getting $9.
right.
Yeah, but I do appreciate the chats, even though the message with them was not Charlie friendly. But there's that. I do appreciate you.
How much would it cost for Karen to start her own scrolling show?
How much? What?
Just got to
How
get her
much
a
would it
scroll
cost for
saw.
Karen to start her own scrolling show.
Yeah,
Uh,
if you call
Ask
how
him for
not
a
to do
friend.
it.
Ask him for a friend.
Of course.
Oh Lord.
How not to scroll. Here, don't
No,
feel
my
bad.
luck-
I can't do
my-
it.
My luck is she'll pick it right up and just blow me out of the water, and I'll just be in the house crying, trembling in the closet.
Wooden divisions.
I'll just let her take over the dang site.
Oh, there's another $5 from Dave at Portal Woodworks. Make it happen, Charles.
Holy monkey. That's what it says. Let's make it happen.
Yep.
Babe, you're kind of on the bubble now, or on the. You know what I mean. I can't talk.
Yeah.
Take out the Ethernet cable.
And if she wasn't so addicted to gaming after work, take in mind she works all day too. But if she wasn't so addicted to gaming, I probably would try to get her on the panel every time.
That's a Robert
But
Palmer song, isn't it?
If y'all want to keep throwing money, we'll see if she can be bribed.
David just gave you $5, and doesn't that help?
Yeah, that's her.
Make it happen, Charles.
I want her on the panel, but I can't make her do anything. I barely got her to marry me.
How much money did you spend on all that alcohol?
Yeah.
Because you claim I was drunk.
No. I always told people though that I said when I asked you to marry me, it was me that was crying. I said if you'd have known what you was in for, you'd been the one crying.
Yep.
It's like, God no, do you hate me? So babe, how much money is it gonna take for you to want to be on the panel every time I do this?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay guys, y'all are being too cheap. She ain't convinced yet. Oh, now it gets quiet. Okay.
Joe. Josh over on YouTube says she'd probably scroll faster than you and wouldn't cut the roof out first.
I hate it when Josh
No,
has
I
a
would
good
make
point.
so many rookie mistakes. That's why it'd be called this is how not to do it.
Babe, your voice alone would keep people around, and you're gorgeous as hell, in my opinion. And so I promise you'd have a good following.
We wouldn't be putting you down for your lack of scrolling abilities. We would help you in it though.
Yeah, they would only put you down
Oh,
for who you're
okay.
married to.
Hmm.
And I guarantee
there's
you,
that.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
You know, being married to Charles, you should know how to scroll by now.
no, she.
You should have got it from
wait,
osmosis.
Tried it
because you're married to
once.
Charles.
What was that, babe? Babe being my wife. What did you say,
I
Karen?
said, I've scrolled once. Remember, I cut something out. It was really silly and small and stuff.
I remember you made something for him a long time ago.
Weren't related to Charles in any way, was it?
Yeah, I knew you were going to go there, Jamie. It was really small. What? I remember the shelf she made for me. I know that's what Russ was talking about, but what did you scroll? I don't remember you ever scrolling.
Oh, it was like you told me to try it, and I think that maybe I cut out a heart or something, no pattern or anything, just cut it.
That's right. She's a natural
You
born
said it
scroller.
wasn't bad, and I said it's because I've sewn before.
Yeah, and that sound, on a serious note, anybody watching, if you've ever used a sewing machine, you're already halfway there, because that's the hand-eye coordination staying on the line that you already have ingrained in you if you like to sew, whether you're male or female. So that you have something going for you there. Seriously. If
Josh
Jamie will
says-
stop dogging me, he'll probably back me up on that too.
Yeah.
Josh says, Karen, we'd only put you down if you follow Charles's advice.
Ugh. Babe, is it pretty safe to assume you're not going to be a regular on the panel, since even though it's...
I don't know if you guys can hear me. The audio is cut out.
Oh,
For
we
me.
can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear us? I may have to run in the house, give her emergency mouth to mouth. Is anybody there?
Hurry
Oh,
up,
yeah.
Karen. Wake up. Wake up.
We cannot hear you, well, we could hear you, but you couldn't hear us. And if you... Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Hello. Can you
Hello?
hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Can you hear me now?
We'll just go down the line. Can you hear me?
Can
Yeah.
you hear me now? Yeah, we can hear you.
Maybe it's selective hearing. She tunes out her husband. Y'all might be guilt by association. Okay, I think we're actually... if she's on her phone, John, she won't be able to see comments, but I think we're actually getting real-time comments, because Josh just said, Jamie better go give Karen CPR. She just dropped out. Hopefully she'll come back.
I've already booked my flight.
Yeah. I'll just give her occasional breaths so you can do the most of the work when you get here. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that the StreamYard finally kept up. Oh, yeah, says Dale Kirkwood of Maple Tree Studios. Oh, okay, she's back. Well, it says device is not connected. If you can hear me, babe, it says device is not... Okay, there it is. All right, there she is.
Yeah.
You and me laying in the dark. All right, well, she's back. Can you hear us, babe?
Yeah. Could you hear me before? Say that my audio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard
we
that
heard
part.
that.
And then you couldn't hear us,
Yeah.
but we could hear you.
So I
Yeah,
just thought
right.
of the perfect name for the channel.
Oh, God.
What's
Scroller's
that?
Choice. It's not being used anymore.
Scroller's
Oh,
choice.
wow.
That was funny right there.
Oh, man.
There's an inside joke there that I'm just not privy
The
to.
same show that the Oh Yeah happened on, babe.
Oh.
But I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I'm going to put you on the spot. Is there pretty much nothing we can do to have you on the panel every time we do a live stream?
I don't.
Well, you like to do
I
live
think
streams
it's
at odd hours.
Yeah, I
and
think it's
those aren't
unfair
the
you
one-
do it every time.
Yeah, okay,
You
not
do it
every time,
sometimes,
just often when I'm doing it during normal hours. That
Normal hours.
unfortunately for you, that means not as many games.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, that's her way of putting me off. And then when I go in there, she'll say, "Honey, I ain't getting on no damn panel."
That's all right.
Hello,
She
Kim McCrory. Well, if it was daylight outside, Jamie, she might show you her foot, but I guess that's the best you're gonna get.
That's all right.
All right, you look at it being all forgiving, so she'll fall in love with you. Dag nabbit.
Hello, Kid McCrory. How's it going today?
I see your scheme there, buddy. Oh, he's so understanding. But whatever you do, Jamie, do not steal her vape.
It's all right. I've got my own.
Got me on?
That's
Yeah,
right.
babe. There's a learning thing there. You're gonna have to teach him to talk.
Oh, yeah. He's fine. I can understand him. It's all good.
Fine, just suck up to him. I don't care.
I'm back.
Didn't even know you were gone. Sorry, nothing personal.
I didn't know he was gone either.
You didn't say you was leaving. in my defense.
Well, I didn't have time.
Oh, is everything okay?
Yeah, that sandwich didn't stay up
Sorry
long.
about that. Babe, you've met Herb, right? Yeah, I think you have.
Mhm.
And on a serious note, folks, it would and she could speak for herself more than I could, but pretty sure it would take a hell of a lot of prodding for her to start her own Scroll Saw channel. You know, learning from the ground up, so to speak.
Oh, she can just borrow yours in the meantime, though.
Yeah, I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, you know, if she wanted to start a channel to show what it's like to start brand new as a scroller, and then y'all get to see her progress as she gets better, then I think that would take a lot more talking.
Dale says he's gonna try giving this sleeping lark again, and then he says hashtag remember you don't have to be a lumberjack to work with wood.
There you
All
go.
right.
Yeah.
In other words, don't hold your breath on her doing a scrolling show, but I'd applaud it. Hey, I wanted y'all to see my growth. Do what?
I just said
Oh,
take
you
it
were-
easy now.
Oh, I thought you were. Never mind. I think it'd be neat if we had a brand new scroller.
Well,
Doing a
Josh
show.
said she could use the Seiko while you're not doing anything with it.
She's welcome to. I would just have to find something else to put my laptop on while I'm doing the live stream. But I do think, on a serious note, and I'm not trying to push her, I think it would be neat to see a scroller saying, y'all are seeing my growth. I'm starting brand new, and y'all are going to see as the channel progresses, you're going to see how much I improve or don't, or whatever the case may be. By God.
And
That's
you're
it.
teaching her.
Yep.
Yeah. That's an idea, babe, if you ever want to get famous but not make any money off of it.
Right? 'Cause that's everyone's dream.
Yeah.
Bad
John,
part about it is she'd probably make some money off of it.
That ain't a lie.
John Nave over on YouTube is like, wait, what did I miss? Is Karen
But
doing a
maybe you-
scrolling show?
Yeah, you would have to do it.
Right.
You'd have to do it in a bikini to better your odds. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh, nobody wants to see that.
I do.
Oh, I beg
I
to
do.
differ.
Vote number 4.
Okay, that's 2 on the panel. Your husband and that British guy that wants to be your husband.
You know, if he wants to see your foot, my God.
Damn.
Jamie's gonna be telling his girlfriend, I'm gonna go watch Scrolling with Boobs. I mean, Karen. Sorry. Okay, that
Well,
family,
they went to family show.
yeah, family show just went to hell.
Yeah, that was
So-
you.
Yeah, that was me. So we're gonna
Charles.
cave.
Well,
Yes.
maybe we could
Josh says you can hold the laptop because Karen's going to be scrolling.
Okay. Well, I do have this giant table next to it. Just saying.
Well, I was gonna say we might as well just cut to the chase and call it scrolling with boobs.
Yeah, but it could be false advertising.
Boobs?
Not really.
Well, I mean, babe. Yeah, but people might be thinking you're referring to your husband being the boob.
She is.
If you do something wrong, we can call it gone tits up.
Babe, are you at all open to doing a show as a brand new beginner, even if it's on my channel?
Well, we'll see.
More than-
I don't know
more
if
than
I
one
can
show.
commit to it on a consistent basis.
Bull stinky.
I would say put out do it as a video.
Even if you do
Oh.
one show every 3 years, you know you're going to get like 8,000 subscribers.
Yeah, and then they'll all go away when they realize it's gonna be another 8 years. Well, when she comes back, I'll resubscribe, but I ain't waiting through all this.
Right?
No.
All right, so there's that awkward silence. I guess I'll go back to scrolling.
Good
Okie
idea.
dokie.
Well, thank you. But by the way, I've been around her long enough. When she says "we'll see," it's a way to get me to drop it for now.
Yes,
Does
dear.
it? And in her defense, it'll take a lot to pull her away from her passion of gaming.
Oh, you make it sound like that's all I ever want to do, which I guess really, you're
It's
not
kinda
wrong,
accurate.
but
Yeah, yeah. I say, don't you like it when I tell the truth? Nobody'd be more flattered and proud than I would have if you did it. I mean, it's just up to you. I'm not gonna push you, but I do think all jokes aside from everybody on the panel, it would probably be neat if you advertise it as somebody that's, watch me progress as I get better or whatever, all that. Or even if it wasn't your own channel, if we did it on my channel, however you wanted to do it. But
no,
Could be
I
the
gotta-
same for you if you used to play Sonic the Hedgehog, though.
no joking, Jamie. I didn't understand a word you said.
I said, could be the same for you if you played Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's right. Get you a
But-
Twitch channel, honey? Yeah, yeah.
I have an account there, but I've never used it. But
There
Yeah.
you go. It's exactly the same for you. You
Uh,
could start up a gaming account.
There you go. Get you playing GTA. Yeah.
well, babe, you're the gamer.
And I'm not that good at it.
So if Karen does some scrolling, you've got to do some gaming.
Oh hell no, that's a how not to. We've seen examples of. She said she did pretty decent when she scrolled. I played Call of Duty with her and my daughter, and they both laughed at me because I couldn't even get it to look forward instead of up. And they were right behind me. And when I turned around, they shot me all to hell with smiles on their faces. That was a little scary.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm supportive of it, babe. If you ever want to do a, for lack of a better word, series of you learning as you go kind of thing. But I know that involves being with me, though.
Oh, it involves being out in your shop, which is going to make my eyes and skin burn.
That's what she's referring to.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
You're gonna come in wearing your hazmat suit. That's all right.
that's one way to get me to
That's
slow
right.
down.
Wrong.
Well, I think if she was in here, I'd slow down for that reason. Not that that's going to entice her to do it, but you never know, huh?
No, what are you talking about?
And Josh Grover said you might even get more views with that title. And Portal Woodworks, David Jones says hashtag bikini scrolling.
Bikini scrolling. Okay.
See, babe, that'd be get us views and it would improve our marriage. Oh wait,
Uh-huh.
you get to wear the bikini. Never mind.
Yeah.
We got to be more specific. That's
You
funny, right there.
you gotta do like Sterling did and get a bikini with your name on the back end of it.
There you go.
Yeah, his wife actually
Mm.
posed wearing it. Not that I was looking, babe. It was disgusting because it looked nothing like you.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy, what a suck up.
Right?
Yeah. That wouldn't be the first time. Come on now. Like if there's a nude scene in a movie, I'll say, look at those disgusting perky, and then I'll stop. 'Cause,
Yeah, family friendly.
yeah, that went out the toilet here shortly ago. But we're going to try to get back
every
to
time
it.
I get on. Every time I get on, the family.
See what you do to me,
friendly
babe?
videos.
You give me all these impure thoughts. I was getting ready to discuss Jesus and seeing the light and him dying for your sins until you came on the panel and smutted me.
Are you
Smutted me?
shaming me?
It's smut shaming. That's funny right there. Come on, there's 50 million people on the panel. Y'all laugh or something. Pretend you have. Damn it.
I laughed, but I was muted.
Well, I don't care if you laugh at me or not. I'm having fun regardless, with or
Me
without
too.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell him, baby. Now, Jamie wants you to spank him.
I was just looking at this face mask here, and I thought we could talk about the that big mask debate.
The mask debate.
The masturbate. Everybody's talking about the masturbates.
Yeah,
Yes.
the mask
Yeah.
debate.
Have you heard about the current masturbates?
Okay, for you
Yeah.
people that are sensitive, they're saying mask debate.
Yeah, the mask debate.
Yeah, the
my
masturbates.
God in heaven. Y'all. Yeah. God in heaven.
It's all in the current news about all the masturbates everybody's talking about right now.
Mask debate.
Well, I
Yeah.
think this is going to be held for review.
Everywhere you go, it's masturbate this and masturbate that.
Okay. Holy hell. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the live, but I appreciate everybody being here.